Boston not necessarily the happiest to see Hacienda control a map though that's about 50-50 for him.
Well, at the very least, after a moment like that, surely you do go back to the lounge for a good
The
thing.
problem with Optic, they have terrible teamwork.
Game-winning moments right now for Boston British. Can they close this one out in 3? So far, a decent start for them. Man's
Really
alone
old.
right now is going to be who. He's done. He's dealt with. Now making these battle spawn, he managed to find a window.
Somebody help Merc, man. I'm about to start getting pissed off.
Setting up for nearly anything he can control.
He's able to get 2, he's able to get 3. Not gonna reach Verge corner.
The fucking piece of shit won't even fucking start, man.
But really open the map just to get his teammates over towards the B site. Shotzi though does not have the support because he popped off in time. They know he went into 10. Now Shotzi just gonna get overwhelmed and back down. At least though, he did get a segment of progress. A small
Nice one. Wow, a couple of kills. Luke's still fighting. Oh, nearly winning that one. Trades there for making it. Both zones we get a little bit of love.
I need to run now. I can't play.
Fucking faggot. Wait, fucking good.
Bro. Are they gonna help this guy? Yes, they have no teamwork. We know, yes. Thank you for pointing it out. We're aware.
Are we pulling away another segment A though? Yeah. So walking out.
Dude, if they somehow get fucking A. I don't think they're getting A. I don't know why they're trying so hard for fucking A, man.
Final 5 seconds. Over to B, and this round of control
I don't get it.
continues.
Not for too long though, right? Oh, well, now that A segment is a 9v6.
You're on the clock. Eliminate hostiles.
Dude, that's so fucking busted. It's like 12, 13 feet. 14 feet. One shot. Turned on. Nice trash. One fight. Oh, I'm chopped. Dude, that's fucking retarded, bro. I'm full HP.
Holy gee. Ever just shut fucking mouth? You ever try that?
Do you ever use your mouth to fucking say something useful?
Fucking piece of shit. You wanna hear something useful, dog? Fucking turn off this fucking piece of shit PC and go outside and get some fucking air, dude.
Nice, dude.
Have some breath.
It's like a shotgun, dude. Literally should be skinned alive.
Somebody fucking help this kid, man. I feel bad for this guy, man.
See how this one pans out, Josh. Boston, timing the line already looking very impressive.
I think that might be just optical for me. It's like I don't hate the idea of like solo capture on A to buy time and like actually play for B first when like the two players through dark were trying to cut that direction, but they were trying to do step 2.
Well, they're all fucking negative. This guy has double all their kills. Like, what the fuck's what's going on?
Straight towards the B site. It has been left uncontested. It means Optic are going to be playing for the pinch. Players up in the dark hallway where Snoopy's found out there.
Alive and kicking.
Your objective is to maximize eliminations.
Sweet.
Hostiles are ahead of you. You have the lead. Hostiles pulled.
What'd you do today, dog?
I went to the gym. And I'm just breathing in smoke, so that's cool.
Oh, damn, dude. Who's smoking?
My dad and my mom are both.
I heard smoking makes you more youthful, dog.
Yes.
Double kill. You're ahead of the enemy.
Well, you're fucking.
Triple kill.
This guy's garbage. Oh my god. Bro, don't challenge me.
5 kills in a row.
Let's just do this. Dude, how is he not fucking dead?
Never. What the fuck? Perfect. Perfect.
5 minutes remaining.
Dude, why are there 2 or 3 of them every fucking time? They sound like they're in front of me, bro. Like, sound in this game is fucking.
I don't even think anyone will even be delusional enough to blame this on Merc. It's very clear that that kid is good, bro. Like, I don't think anyone's blaming this on him. Even like the most delusional people, bro. You could like, what could you even say? Bro, Purge is in their fucking spawn like this is gold ranked. Kill this guy, man. What the hell?
Take out hostiles to complete your objective. Your team takes the lead. Enemies took the lead. Your team pulled ahead.
How McDonald's calls their pancakes hotcakes. Damn good, God.
Sound is fucked. I'm just getting shot from behind. Like, holy fuck.
What the actual
Sounds like he's in
fuck
front of
am
me.
I
He's
seeing,
behind me.
man?
Sounds like he's across the map. He's fucking 2 feet
They're
away from
getting
me.
disrespected on the map.
On board with on the capture. It's a 2.
Sounds like he's 2 feet away from me. He's across me. Unreal.
Perfect timing on the counter attack from Optic. Oh yeah.
Look at Merc, man.
We'll see him in another dimension. Big map, safe and sound. You've got an avenue to make your way through, boys. We'll stick this one out. Try to kill B. Still no options. A is the target. Can we get something going here?
Who are you? I'm your adventurous side.
Look at that. Team that knows what they're doing, Cat B.
There we go, folks.
Shocking.
On a 2-man stack. Uh-oh. Purge takes care of an unusual spot.
At least get him off. Hey.
Fall a little far. Boot from down
Oh
top.
my
We're trying to
god.
get out of here, but no, the second segment is gone. One more. And we close this
Alright,
one out.
thank you. Can we spawn trap? Please spawn trap them. Do something useful, man. Purge is in the water. There's not a chance they read. You think they read that? Not a chance. Not a fucking chance they read that. I can't even blame them. Yeah, there's no way they're reading that.
Secure the bombs.
Yeah, I can't even blame them.
You will ID.
Be advised, Op 4 has found a bomb.
My evil eye ready.
There we go. At least win the defense, huh? I got 5 fucking points.
Down to 10 seconds.
Evil eye in place.
5. Bomb located by Op.
Loading new magazine. Swapping mags.
The operator remaining.
Only person that got a fucking kill, dude. Bro, what kind of a zombie is that? Holy fuck.
How many ticks did Optic get? Three or four? I think they got 2 ticks on A and 1 or 2 on B. I don't remember. Something like that. Or definitely down.
Fucking died in here, man. Oh.
Op 4 is defusing a bomb. You need to disable their diffuser. Mission failed. All friendlies were eliminated.
I just got a PC. I'm used to controller. I don't really like learning right now.
Bro, Merc is more than League Cal.
Why doesn't he go for the guy close?
I would say he was honestly. I think he might have been Ultra's best player. I don't know if I'm misremembering, but I think at the time we were saying he was their best player.
Secure the bombs.
Alright, finally. A good fucking. No, I'm just saying at LAN, I'm pretty sure he was their best player on LAN.
Evil eye in place.
Like,
What a fucking faggot. Recharge strap.
Op 4 located a bomb. Down to 10 seconds.
I think Joe's their best
5
player.
seconds left. Op 4 has located a bomb.
Hold on. They woke up. I didn't even notice Wake is fucking 6 and 16. God damn. Until y'all said that, I didn't even notice. Holy shit. Honestly, I think they can play live. Like 10 lives with a minute 20. Like, Austin's gonna run out of lives. Hold on. Optic reverse sweep. Hold on. Wait a minute. Do they dare? Hold on. Hold on. I think my Merc over hit, bro. I had it at 54. Or 54 and a half. I think he hit. He has like 25 kills on this shit already. He's definitely gonna hit.
Op 4, last stop
Yeah, I'll
standing.
pick map 4. I forgot what they picked. What map did they say? Let me check. Oh, Rewind. They haven't put
Friendly
Rewind
victorious.
on?
Hostiles
They
eliminated.
played it yet since they came back. I think I remember them being good at it back in the day. I mean, that was a totally different team, but.
Snoopy's been doing great. Great. He's had some real fun on this map. Trophies are there, Cam. Bad news, mate. so devious, capturing B.
And the longer Optic leave him here, at least like his teammates have time to work out a spawn. You see Shotzi's crawling around the base, dude, Hook working on the pitch as well, and this is 3 Optic
Secure the
players
bombs.
surrounding Snoop.
Damn.
Be advised, a bomb location has been compromised.
The tables have turned indeed. Boston now with an opportunity to get this capture.
Camera feed up and running.
This one up.
Got 3 on that bitch.
In the bag.
I ain't gonna get that. They're letting him get it. What the fuck? And then 2 people died. Oh, what? Oh my god, the Hellstorm just saved the
5
day.
seconds to insertion.
Bro, they would have capped A, too.
Bomb located by Op 4.
Feed active.
Oh, look at Merc, man. I think he has like 30, bro. Got 28. Spawn killing him. Oh, this guy's insane. Come on, man. You got a sub out. This guy's actually insane, bro.
Prepping needles.
Bro, if they can just get their fucking teamwork together, bro, they'll be really good, man. Bro, this kid's really good.
Hostiles eliminated.
Like, there's no more roster changes. They got the 4 people they need. They just gotta figure out what the fuck they're doing.
Looking good for the new Optic roster. This will keep them alive in the series, but it's still got 20 seconds to close.
Oh my god.
This one out.
Absolute slamage.
Game Optic Texas. We say goodbye to the second.
That might be what they needed.
Series.
Hold on. Maybe a little comeback.
You really want to see the third and final for that game.
He's 21.
The blue thing on the floor.
I know he don't look it. He's apparently 21 years old. I don't know.
Yeah, really the whole team turned up right there.
Let me see. Well, let me see what Merc does.
Need to locate a bomb.
How many you get? 31? I think I hit, bro. I'm pretty sure. How many you get on the house one?
10 seconds. Drone has located a bomb. 5 seconds.
I need him at 54. I think he got.
Proceed to bomb's location and defuse it.
Fucking knew it, man. Of course he's already gone by the time I'm dead.
Like 60, bro.
No, rewind, not number 4.
Oh, nice. 60 exactly.
First hard point rotations.
Was he pro in IW?
Especially
Oh, he was just on his teams.
might be the most extreme example we have in the game.
He wasn't like known as.
Reloading! Cover me! Setting up a breaching sequence. Deploying shock drone. Firing level! Activating shock drone. Activating surge!
Bro, did he not see him laying there, or was he slid into
There
him?
is no
I think he actually didn't see him, bro. Like, what the fuck did I just see? guy's 6-1, bro. This guy's their best player. Bro, this guy's actually absurd. Hello? Look at this guy. Oh my god.
Changing back.
Op 4 last stop standing.
This guy is absurd. Hold on.
Op 4 eliminated.
Alright, but they need to flip this, because this whole map comes down to fucking P4, so they gotta flip this P3. I think they are. Shotzi's going around. Oh, they killed him though.
Two big kills from his teammates off the back of it, and that is going to be Optic once again in firm control. One man on a pinch here for Boston Breach, but otherwise everyone is in trouble.
This is good. They flipped it. This is good. Perfect. And Merc's just, hey this kid's insane, bro. Hello?
We need to locate a bomb.
Bro, look at this guy. He just soloed the hill while they
Drone
flipped
has
spawns.
located a
Hello?
bomb.
That was like perfect, bro. What the fuck? Hold on, here we go.
Literally doing everything, and in the meantime, the gunfight Hook actually wins against Awakening. The back spawns up dashing next to him. Well, you've won the P4 rotation. This is looking like a devastating.
Insertion in 10 seconds.
Hook is aggressively pushed up, and he'll try one shot.
5 seconds before insertion.
Turn up around the time, actually a bit of a spicy spot.
You found a bomb. Make your way to its location and defuse it.
Light set. Cease fire! Cease fire! Lights on.
Oh, my bullets just literally go nowhere. Oh, I shot him in the fucking head and it didn't even register.
The diffuser is now secured.
I got you.
Op 4 last stop standing.
He's upstairs, and I had like 7 headshots. That's crazy.
You have dropped the diffuser.
Ha! I don't miss a bullet and he fucking kills me. Oh, it was a fucking one hit.
The diffuser has been secured. One friendly operator remaining.
Bro, he's 16-4 with a minute.
We have been eliminated.
A little bit further, and ultimately a P4 that is
got like 55 seconds off of P4, bro. And now P5 is like Nixie, so Optic should pretty much be guaranteed to win this map.
This is 99 kids level. Yeah, after Snoopy tears him asunder. Boston. This is your hard point to hold. Generators is not an easy spot to work with. 3 ways in. And threshold above threshold. McConkey will snap 3 clean, get the feed.
Need to use your drone to locate a bomb.
Signs of life. Barely is on P5. He's not coming through just yet. I don't see any trophies on the time here for Boston. So you expect the overwhelming.
Bro, look at this guy, man. He has a sub out half the time, bro. That's really good for them, though. Like, their pace is... They just gotta... If they could just get their teamwork, like how it is right now, all the time.
Insertion in 10 seconds. Insertion in 5 seconds. You must locate and defuse a bomb.
There's a psycho dressed up like Brendo trying to kill us!
You have located a bomb.
Reload.
Loading the magazine. Going
User is no longer in your possession.
Gemini Stark!
Friendly, last operator standing.
On the window on the far end of the building, Captain is on a peeky hole. I'm gonna go see if he's still there. Nice.
There's so many things that we need to talk about. We just got to jump right in. But we can't talk about anything until we talk about the dashboard. This is a brand new home screen experience for all things Sanity. You might have used Sanity Create in the past.
Or every time, oh my god. Or every time we go to this guy's POV, he's got a different gun, and he's still just piecing with either gun. I don't think I've seen another flex use the sub as much as him. Oh no. He uses the sub a lot.
Use your drone to locate a bomb. drone has located a bomb. Insertion in 10 seconds. Insertion in 5 seconds. You've located a bomb. Make your way to its location and defuse it.
Yeah, you can hear me, right? I'm just eating fucking dinner, so after that. Gosh, this shit's pretty entertaining, dog.
Detected a bomb.
Changing mags! Activating drone.
You must recover the diffuser.
Having adrenaline boost.
Fuck.
1 op 4 remaining.
Fuck.
Can't fucking hear shit.
Down to 1 friend.
Why'd my gun stop shooting, bro?
Eliminated.
The jam, dog.
Yeah, but like it actually just stopped shooting. It's stupid.
Oh. You watched the new Planet of the Apes movies, right? The ones with Andy
Bro, this
Serkis.
guy could probably be a full-time sub.
Dude.
I don't know where to watch them.
Eliminate as many hostiles as you can. Stay focused. You've wandered away from your target. Hostiles have the lead.
Of course not a single bullet fucking hits him, dude. Holy fuck, that is fucking stupid. I spawn upstairs or I spawn in the basement? Fucking stupid. Because my teammate spawned fucking first.
Fuck, these metal chopsticks, man.
Loading mag!
How even killed you right there?
So stressful. The guy on the side because he's fucking flanking. Because his fucking spawns are horrible. You have to fucking run halfway across the fucking map just to see someone. Holy fuck, man. Well, I'm pressing it. Holy shit.
He's actually
Oh,
absurd.
This
with
game
man,
is
that's
literally
funny.
broken, man. It's fucking horrible.
He might be.
Take
He
out
might
hostiles
be.
to complete
He
your
might be
objective.
better.
You keep playing
You're
it.
out of range. Get back to the mission.
Because I feel like I don't have any other games to play.
No, what are you talking about? You got Baldur's Gate.
Your team takes the lead.
You know, sometimes I like to have a
2
fucking
minutes left.
competitive game, but apparently they all suck now.
Go download pod or whatever.
Yeah, it's things.
Play whatever Battlegrounds or whatever it's called. Warzone. Yeah, that was the best boiled egg I think I've ever made. Fuck yeah, dude.
Dude, someone's shooting at me. I don't know where it's coming from.
Loading mag!
1 minute remaining.
Forever boiled egg, the key is to put vinegar in the boiling water. Shell come off so much easier, dude.
Seconds left.
You put it in a jar and spin the jar. Comes off.
15 seconds.
You just need to. Not spin the jar, but just
10 seconds to go.
Wouldn't that like just break up the
You have 5 seconds.
actual egg though?
no. Breaks the
Take
it breaks the like the inner lining, so it just slips right off.
The sub, then he gets with the
How hard
angle.
do you have to shake it?
Oh, I don't know.
Just shake it in a circle, like you grab the top and the bottom and
Actually
you
insane with the sub.
like go in a circle, like up and away and towards your body.
Oh. Yeah, I see what you're saying.
He's just good. I don't know.
Trying to get it like how they have in
They're probably gonna end up dropping Hook again.
this ramen restaurant that I go to.
I
work.
kind of feel like this kid could run a sub.
Somehow they
Go for like a top
boil
AR,
the
I
egg
don't know.
where it's runny on the inside, so the yolk is liquid or whatever still.
You're on a timer. Eliminate
Somehow they have it solid enough
You're out of range. Get back.
where they can cut it in half and the yolk won't pour out until you bite into it. Trying to figure out how to do that. The one I made, it was perfect. It's just when you cut it in half, plate it, like the yolk always comes out. Fuck, this guy's already got 12 kills, dog. I wonder why they include these game modes in this game.
It's stupid to have your only warm-up game mode be against bots that don't move when your game is only search and destroy. You need respawn game modes in your game, else you have no way to warm up.
I guess, but spawns are so fucking retarded in these game modes.
So the maps are made for spawns.
Hostiles are halfway to objective.
I swear the sound is different in these game modes. All the sound, people sound like they're not where they actually are.
Yeah.
In the normal game, I can fucking shoot people through walls because I can hear them.
Like the game just it only works, like the audio only works when it's like limited to one life.
Maybe. That would make sense, but also doesn't make sense.
I don't know.
Like, I love how I'm dead and he's
2
not
minutes
anywhere
left.
on my screen. Like when the camera turns, or like the death screen.
God.
Hostiles are pushing for objective.
Dude,
seconds remaining.
he's fucking pre-firing me around that corner. Like, what?
What do you think that's about?
I don't know, either he just has good internet or fucking wall hacks, or I guess just a lucky pre-fire.
Hostiles are close to objective. 30 seconds left. Seconds. 10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds.
Oh, I didn't get that kill.
You've run out of time.
This guy's absurd. Where did he go? What did he finish? Like fucking 28 and 12 or something? He went 30 and 14. Hello. Yo, this guy's absurd. What the
I wonder if
This guy is insane. And he's supposed to
egg, I
be.
wonder if
He's
the,
not supposed to be a
cutting
respawn
it
kid. He's an S and D
and then not
guy,
dripping
and
out
he's
has to
this
do
good
with
at
the heat
respawn. What's going on? Hold on.
touching the air or some shit.
Hey, this guy might really be insane.
Well, yeah, like
Or do you think it's? Or do you think the knife is really hot?
32 and 14, 22 non-trades. 14 of those kills.
I think it's probably more with the boiling time.
Or he had
The-
most
the
kills,
way,
most time. Hello?
Worked for me is
What's going on?
around the 5-minute
Yo,
mark,
this guy's insane,
like 5
bro.
minutes 30 seconds. I can get
Just, like, hello?
the kind of egg that I just had right now,
People
where
didn't send this guy off.
runny. It's
He only
perfectly,
got an offer from what C9 that he turned down.
yeah, like it's perfectly cooked. Where I like the consistency, but I think when you reach like the 6.5 to 7 minute mark, you're looking like traditional boiled egg territory where the yolk is like hard or whatever. So I don't know how they
Dude,
get
do you
it
think
though.
Ultra's like, hey, did we fuck up?
Does the yolk taste the same as a sunny side up egg, like a fried egg, or is it different?
I want to say it's a bit thicker,
But the it's so
but the
it tastes
taste is
different
the
too?
same.
Or you think it's the same? Okay. Well, it's gonna be thicker because boiling it has a more solid texture. For whatever reason. Maybe it evaporates the moisture or some shit, so it doesn't. So it stays.
Here, I'll get on.
Okay, hold on. Match it.
Oh, you're in a match? Okay.
No.
Sweet.
I just ended the matchmaking. I'm gonna go get a drink.
Yo, dog, you there?
Yo, you think Ultra's like, hey, hold on, man. Hey, hold on, man.
You know, I got invited. Oh yeah, so when I played fucking Baldur's Gate again, you can hear me, right?
Yeah.
So when I tried Baldur's Gate again to kill Nier or whatever, I either got lucky or I cheesed it somehow.
Who's that again?
Nier,
his name?
one of the dark blue guys. I don't know. Do you want to play free arcade or you want to play standard?
Play arcade for a bit, I guess.
So I somehow cheesed it. I apparently was able to get a few one-on-one kills, which that was the first time I was able to. But also, half of them went against the other half for some reason. I don't know what happened. That was the first time it happened, and it was the only time I could beat it. I was confused.
Damn.
So they were what's the word when they challenge one by one instead of like all at once?
I don't know.
Yeah.
1v1?
They weren't like surrounding me and then hitting me. They were just sending one person up the same ladder every time.
I guess like funneling.
Exactly. Yeah, there you go. Funneling. Yeah, that's the word. It was so weird, and guys with like 50 HP would fight another guy with 50 HP, and Nier was on my side. Nier wasn't even there yet, so I got to kill his slaves first, and then kill him, which he was like 75 HP, but he was like a 3-hit. Yo.
Where is he in the Underdark?
Yeah, he's in that big room. Like the first big room. Like you don't have to open any doors. He's just in that room.
Eliminate as many hostiles as you can. Hostiles are ahead of you.
Yep.
You have the lead.
Outcocked and outfucked.
Enemies are in the lead.
Of course he's there, but it takes so long to peek. Oh god, you just got shit out.
Oof.
Spawn is horrible.
You're ahead of the enemy.
Absolutely shit on.
Dual kill.
Some people I can't tell where they're coming from.
5 minutes remaining. Hostiles have the lead. You have the lead. A quick 2. Enemies took the lead.
literally just spawned in front of somebody.
I thought that was you. I was gonna say what the fuck you doing. Oh my god. Dude, like that timing is such AIDS, man. Nice. Fucking shit.
Hostiles are halfway to objective.
Of course, man. I can't hear him at all, dude. This guy's so lucky.
Fuck.
Fucking bitch. Absolutely shit on. Oh, that's all this guy can use, man.
Hostiles. 2 minutes to go.
I'm getting shot through the fucking floor. What the fuck is going on?
Hostiles are pushing for objective.
Oh, you.
Double elimination.
Fuck.
Hostiles are close to objective.
Of course I have to 1v1 him.
60 seconds left.
27 health. What a lucky fucking faggot, dude. Yeah, can't even see. What a fucking joke, dude.
Fuck, am I third, dude?
People that use that gun.
But let me go. It was that P3. He went insane on the hill. He allowed them to flip it. He's so
Like
low
using
on
it
the
in
hill.
normal games is whatever, but
It was actually an insane play. It basically
using
one
it
of the
in
maps.
respawns.
Budweiser presents another real excuse from a bud who bailed on hockey. Dude, it's snowing, said Dylan. Dylan, buds make time for hockey, not excuses. Submitted by David A.
I fucking hate this.
He was right here on this peak.
You know, it's not that bad once
Stay
you
focused.
learn to
Wandered
just
away
stay
from your
on the
target.
roof, like on the top level. It's actually one of the... Dude,
Fuck.
You have the lead.
dude, I couldn't imagine playing like these people, dude. I think I'd just quit gaming
You
if I
have
was a
2
fucking
minutes.
faggot like that. God,
Enemies took the lead. Your team pulled ahead.
Fucking lagged, man. I'm lagging, dude. I can't fucking kill anybody.
Seconds remaining.
Swapping mag.
You're ahead of the enemy.
Dude, this fucking lag is bullshit.
Seconds to go. You have 15 seconds.
dude, I can't even fucking see him.
You have 10 seconds. 5 seconds remaining.
Wow, this guy, dude, like I'm getting shot and it's like I'm getting shot from above me when I'm on the top floor. Like,
Time's up.
literally makes no sense. Oh, well, I gotta restart.
Oh my god, this guy fucking jump shots and shit. Yo.
Apparently the game doesn't want to alt tab anymore.
Yo, they're so happy. Yo, they're so happy. Yo,
Were you at
how happy they are.
work today or home?
They ain't never seen their flex move
I
like
was,
that, bro.
working from
Skies
home.
would have been on his fucking back in the corner in missionary, letting people run by. Them fools have never had a flex moving that way, man. Damn.
Nice. Bro, I would have killed him. I just this is ugly, bro. What are they
Damn.
doing on the map?
Bro, they might have actually... Dude, if this kid is this good, they're back. Once they get a little more, like, S&D reps and shit with him, they might be, like, top 4 team again. Dude, what if they are better than Ultra now? Ultra might have fucked up. There's a chance, if this kid's this good, they might be better than Ultra now. With some once they get some practice. Oh, if I was Ultra, I'd be pissed off, man. Holy
Arcade or standard?
You know, let's do standard. Fucking tired of that bullshit.
Ultra just
Yeah,
has
it gets,
their regular
gets
team.
old real quick. When it's
Beans
fun, it's
is
fun.
good,
But holy
but
shit!
I'll
it
tell
gets
you,
old
I don't.
quick.
I'll tell you right now, Beans is not better than this kid. I can already tell you that. Beans is not a bad player, but he's not this guy.
Next time you boot up, suit up at the in-game shop.
Jameson. It's an Irish whiskey. And a global fan.
Ultra really handed over a top 5 AR for Beans. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't feel like I've ever seen this kid even have a terrible map. His worst map is like -5 kills, maybe. His floor is kind of absurd, and his ceiling is very high. Look at his maps. He's played like 20 maps. He's played quite a few maps. Hold on. I don't even feel like he's ever had that bad. He didn't go negative one series on LAN. He's not gonna go negative this. He's never gone negative. Like, his floor is very high.
Who gets credit for this? Is this
I don't
like
know.
Toronto scouts or like the camp that they had that like
Crazy.
tried him out? I know like Brian saying mentioned him, they tried him.
I don't know. Apparently, Dylan Rex was doing better than him in Challengers. Challengers, like, that's why Dylan got picked up before him. But it's hard to like say who's gonna translate Challengers to the league, you know. But he was still good in Challengers. But it's just like, I don't know. It's hard to say. But Rex has been better now. The last like couple matches.
Need to use your drone to locate a bomb.
He just kind of got shit on by teams, but oh, their issue is S&D though, because they have no practice at S&D, so if they win this S&D.
Bro,
Wow.
fuck is this,
Did you
man?
just lag? I can't.
Yeah. I can't fucking move either.
Yeah.
No. Somebody's doing this bullshit, dude.
I can't even type in chat. Wow. Oh my god.
I think somebody's doing this.
5 seconds.
It's interesting
Be advised your
because
drone has located a bomb.
my internet, YouTube on the side, it didn't
Located a
lag
bomb.
once,
Make
and
your
our
way
ping
to its
didn't
location and
go
defuse
over
it.
50. Okay, so I just want to check some. Wow. Okay.
Setting up sequential breach.
Nice.
I'm trying to learn how. See how it works. Okay, so it's that line and that line. See, I can hear that pretty perfectly.
Claymore mine is ready.
It's upstairs.
Why did you put both claymores there?
Just hopefully if he shoots one, he thinks that there shouldn't be any lasers.
One friendly operator remaining.
I thought it'll actually work.
Damn.
Can't even fucking. Oh, well, at least I didn't get a couple shots on it. Dude, that thing is. Because it has so much
Damn.
recoil, It has so much recoil, but it had no recoil there. It's insane, man. People get so lucky with that thing.
Got a pinch, everything else normal. Shotzi might not have taken a hit from that. The Hook's pinch could be the decider. Wait, Cam be very patient in lobby. Wait for it, folks. Semtex out. This is going to be a trade situation. The Wait Awakening. Oh no! Hook manages to slip the net, gets himself one, and now it's a 2v2. Hold up a minute. You've vacated the site. Mercules gets two.
Good trade, man.
A 1v1. And Awakening is long gone. That should be the round. Hook will get the kill.
I don't.
But Awakening
I don't understand what he's doing.
steal as the battle for the B-bomb site in round 1 ends.
They need to locate a bomb.
I mean, he probably was hoping that Wake was gonna check sooner, I guess. But I think he was weak too. That's why. I'm pretty sure he was also weak. That's why he didn't chase him.
Certainly got Mixie. Honestly, I thought Merc probably had him dead to rights. But Awakening does deliver. And boy, Boston continued to
10 seconds before insertion.
Was safe and sound on the approach. Mercules knows this
5
is
seconds.
Actually, great work. That's the first blood. You're happy to see Cammy now in a bit of trouble.
Your mission is to locate and defuse a bomb.
Damn, I brought smokes by accident.
Oh, they got the fucking shit electrified.
Shit, that's broken.
Yeah, I shot it out.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, I shot it out.
Whoo! Absolutely hooked. Oh my god, he got so fucking lucky he had no ammo. Yeah, that first guy got shit on.
Bomb has been located.
Hey, get the fucking bomb, man. Please.
User is no longer in your
What the fuck
possession.
was that?
Hey, you
Mr.
fuck up.
Bango?
Advantage for Optic and a bomb plant scenario where they can get down, or they could have taken his kills. He's in. Trades are done. 3v1.
great work.
How much HP did he just lose?
I think he had bomb. I think Shotzi thought he had bomb. He tried to plant it.
There's nothing.
Nice.
1 op 4 remaining.
Dude, why aren't
Oh,
people
their
that
best
fucking
player's
retarded
dead. Oh
against
my
me?
god.
Shots actually now on the 2v1.
The best
Doesn't
player
even know where the guy is
Hey, we
outside
might be
and
in
he runs
trouble,
out.
bro.
We've shown a lot here.
Oh no. No, no, no. Oh my god, thank you.
She holds it.
Oh my god.
Slinkiest of shoulders there, out by fences. He doesn't commit to the full wrap. He just throws it, stays
Their
on
worst
the
player?
prevents that one.
The worst player is Scoop by default. But it's not,
Got a
it's
full
not
health
working,
Ash
it's
and
not
a
dashy.
fucking Twitch versus
I'll
the
tell you that.
goddamn bullshit.
Between the other two.
Say that again?
We're gonna fucking lose, dude.
Well, once we go on
User is
defense,
now
we can actually have a chance to
Look at that.
fight. Yeah, you can just run away. It's typical.
15 seconds left.
Probably has a girlfriend too.
Op 4 neutralized. Mission
Probably
successful.
has a
Nice.
decent job. Just how it is.
magical player in Call of Duty history in terms of just creating absurd moments on maps, but no dice there. And Optic, we saw him on
Yo,
the
does that
really
does
just trying to force through the
does
edges.
Fuse have EMPs?
Certainly they're on Hacienda, a fantastic look for them to actually be able to work that bomb. And Boston,
No. Got smokes, hard breach charge, and breach charge.
towards A. Snoopy leading the charge with bomb, but
purge gone, dealt with.
We need to locate a bomb.
Before they get the next hit of players, but no,
Got a blood. Can we win the round with the blood, please?
This is an interesting minimap too. Optic have been giving these plants up for free, but I think Boston just
Drone has located a bomb.
Good shit.
Yo, dog, my drone has found a bomb.
There we go. Okay, hold on. Hold on.
Easy defuse as well. He points towards Shotsy there as again he finds two.
I'm starting to think maybe
Nice.
the nerves of the reverse sweep really started
10 seconds to
We
go.
love when our teammates just leave the game. Dude.
bomb site wide open. Absolutely no
5
one
seconds.
section of
Well, yeah, of course.
want to commit to the bomb.
Wouldn't happen to any other team.
Proceed to bomb's location and defuse it.
Suppressor fire.
Changing mags!
That guy's fucking dead.
This guy doesn't even know what he's doing. He's looking back into his fucking sight for someone.
Wait, is there a hatch over
Yes.
here? Do that shit up.
And there might have a vigil, so there's a hole. already there.
Oh.
Friendly, last operator standing.
Shotsy
The diffuser has been
spawned
recovered.
in, hopefully, finally.
Monstrous run. The Hacienda, pretty quick, pretty clean.
Man, I don't give a shit at this
A
point,
little
dude.
bit. I think he's here.
Holy fuck, this thing has so much recoil.
If I were them, I'd just be right ran him over. If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Yeah, you remember showing up
Someone
on muscle
upstairs.
to control that part of the map. And they've got enough sort of fire superiority with the wind.
He's in the hall to right. Yeah, he's yeah. The breach. He's on the breach. The right, far right.
Op 4 eliminated all friendly.
A guy was upstairs and a guy was at the breach. Not much you could do. Maybe put on the vertical stabilizer recoil thing. You
I
might
don't
have,
even know if I had it on.
Yeah, you might have horizontal. If you have vertical, then that gun just has a lot of recoil, but I don't know. This fucking retard took my goddamn character.
Oh.
Zadashi's been picking up as well, so
Oh.
go for it. And that is exactly where we are going from. Some machine guns up and
Dude,
over
you
the
playing
buying space.
you playing Pulse is so fitting, but it's so hilarious.
Very much, dude.
It's so dumb. I don't know, like you fucking look staring at people through
Protect the
walls
bomb.
is just funny. Wait, can you see teammates do that thing at all, or it's just enemies?
Op 4 located a bomb. Protect it.
No, it's just enemies. Like when you say see teammates through, what do you?
Like, I assume it's the same outline as when you're not on the camera.
Yeah, it's the same outline.
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds and counting.
Remember when Anwar said that I wouldn't find it satisfying putting back reinforcements?
Ready
I
for
was
hostile
like, yeah, you're 1 and 3.
Yeah.
I didn't do that on purpose. I thought it was still. I still thought it was still the prep phase. Oh man.
But they're already here. Dead.
Swapping mags!
Wait, it doesn't fully heal you?
Yeah, it does.
No, look.
Yeah, max HP is 125. Though the 145 was was the extra.
Op 4, last stop standing.
Dude, I'm 0. Oh.
Op 4 eliminated. Mission successful.
Watch it, he's gonna kill the guy leading the lobby with a 2 KD. If he does that, then he's actually bad at the game.
And as well, who is the man carrying it? So his timing is not going to work out, and he has filled his britches.
Wait, get the other one.
2 out.
Get the other one.
With the tags. Chase the kill.
Skies does not chase that kill down. I promise you on my life, Skies holds a pre-aim.
Got a kill on Shotzi there to straight it out over towards the back line. And, well, Dashy, we know what spot he likes to play. And if Mercules is alive, I'm confident now for Optic.
Yeah, he's backed up as well. Shadow spotted. Hop checks, not just checks, it's hot shots out of Dashi. Enough to push Awakening back. 25.
Secure the area. Keep the bombs protected.
Hold on.
Op 4 located a bomb. Protect it.
Guys finally got it together, man.
Barbed wire going up.
Patches.
Down to 10 seconds. Down to 5. Bomb located by Op 4.
Are you alive, ready to kill some strangers?
Right now.
Repel. Oh, there's one by the snowmobile. Thermite. Right there. Two right here. Oh, three.
Are they in?
No, they're right by the snowmobile. They're coming in. They're coming in. They're in. They're in. One's planting.
The bomb.
And I'm dead.
What the fuck are these faggots doing, dude?
Nice.
God, he's garbage.
You have been spotted by hostiles. Fall back. Op 4, last stop standing.
Is this guy on controller? Yes. There's no
Who?
Mango.
Diffuser
No.
located. Protect the
Silent
bomb.
Clip is
Disable
on
the diffuser.
PlayStation. But, Mango's on PC.
The bomb was defused.
Wait, who'd you say?
Op 4 wins.
Silent Clip?
Silent clip.
Yeah. You see that guy?
No.
He's on our team. He's number 1 ping.
He's Dante10942 for me.
Bro.
Yeah.
Guess they show his PlayStation.
Or the yeah, the one I see is probably an alias because if I look him up, I won't find it. So I'm gonna release it. Okay. So the guy with 3 kills.
Damn, dog, I'm 0 and 4.
Protect the bombs.
Yeah, the sad thing about last round is I killed Sledge, but in order for me to kill Sledge, I had to be in a bad situation, which made it so I couldn't kill the other guys. If I was ready.
Placing my evil eye. Reloading mag.
10 seconds to insertion. 5 seconds and counting. 5. Op 4 has found a bomb. Op 4 located a bomb. Get ready to engage.
What?
Moving to our friend.
Nice, dude.
Oh, they're right there. They're all 3 of them are right there.
Dude, how many fucking bullets, dude? My god, I'm fucking
Nice.
pre-firing his head. I can fucking see his head.
Friendly remaining.
Nice.
My god, dude. Roaming on this fucking hill is useless.
Bro, I got the best score on our team, dude.
Yeah, dude. 6-0. Perfect KD. See, like, I could hear him to the right, but this guy just gets fucking smacked.
Whoa. Is that a robot?
Dude, that kill, that friendly kill was actually by accident. I didn't think it was after prep days.
Where? Merc better be streaming. Yo, Merc has to turn the stream on after this match, bro, and just hop on ranked or something and watch his fucking bank account triple. He got to turn that shit on.
Sledge. Ooh, that's a high skill operator for you, isn't it? Because he's pretty bad now.
No, I'm just using because I have the Master Chief skin for.
Need to use your drone to locate a bomb.
I think when they change the grenades to where you can't cook them anymore, they blow up faster for some reason. I'm like, that's fucking stupid. So that was massively nerfed Sledge. Nice, just knife in the air.
Seconds.
Man.
5 seconds before
Come
insertion.
on, man. Can you do
Drone has
something?
located a bomb. You've located a bomb. Make your way to its location and defuse it.
Damn, we got 2 shields. Okay, we could have went 4.
Master Chief, I love you.
This guy said
Oh wait, yeah, because she has a shield, right?
Down shield on the ground.
You have dropped the diffuser.
What? What the fuck happened?
I jumped down and your grenade hit me.
Oh my god, dude.
Oh my god, I wondered why like half my health went away.
Oh, fuck.
Holy fuck, that's fucking insane. Oh.
Friendly, last operator standing.
Whoa.
Op 4 eliminated all
Oh
friendly.
my god. Why is he fucking pulling out his gun there? He literally...
Oh my god.
He basically just put his face shield down to die. Yeah, really good counter. If you're ever playing someone that has impact grenades against an OSA, just impact grenade her shield. It will like stun her, and she usually doesn't have the time to react.
Got 3 shields.
Positive on the map, man.
I didn't know how to break down that round. 3 players just snuck past Dashy. And in my mind, if you
Need to use your drone to locate a bomb.
moment like that, I'm thinking Boston is just gonna slaughter you in the round.
Damn, dude, look at
Drone has
Blaz's
located a bomb.
name.
The actual fuck,
Damn.
man.
And I actually read
Very
that.
clever, dude.
I actually read that the way that he's trying to say it.
Whiplash on the retake by B. Good for them. Once again, over towards A. Snoop takes a lot of time.
Jazz Goose.
The trophies are supposed to save the day though, and this is going to be a bomb yet for free. Get it
10 seconds to insertion.
Not a lot of force here.
Insertion in 5
Do you know
seconds.
where the bomb is?
It's in kitchen.
You've located a bomb. Make your way to its location and defuse it.
Did I not fucking take this shit out?
Cluster charge activated. Blowing cluster charge. Cluster charge deployed. Cluster charge.
Nice views.
Cluster charge going up.
Oh, did I get it off? Yes! And it didn't do anything. Whatever this, whatever his name is upstairs. Maestro is upstairs.
Clear shielding position.
Op 4 last stop standing. Down to one friendly.
It's time.
I know where both of them are. Thank you.
Like,
Yeah, I saw that.
Just push him, dude.
I literally.
Yeah, you actually couldn't see it.
Eliminated.
Wait, this is good. Should be easy plant.
If you push through and go for offense, that's going to be great. At least trade out the kill on
Finally got a
Awakening. You
trade.
take that for the 3v3. Unfortunately, though, you take a little bit.
Stay alive, man, please. Thank
We
you.
got a mixy round. Shotzi gonna have to get the ace, and he also has to recover that bomb.
Yeah,
I
now they
like
know
the
bomb is
idea,
down.
but
It's gonna be hard.
So quick on the rat back. Might have just won him the round.
They're gonna run into each other.
Wait.
Unless they hit Zig fast.
Wait, he can single him out.
To equalize, Snoopy wins another big
Snoopy
one.
owns this guy, man.
They go in the distance 4-4.
Come on, man.
Yeah, and here
We need to locate a bomb.
Awakening getting one turns out to maybe be the main factor in Boston winning it because all his teams bring back
Which one?
Bro, if Merc dies, the round's over.
Hello, real Drew.
Have they won a round where
Oh.
bro, if this kid dies, they don't win? Like, what the fuck?
What do you guys make? Huh? Smells like potato. Smells like potato.
I like potato.
5 seconds before insertion. You found a bomb. Make your way to its location and defuse it.
Okay, here we go.
I think those tires are indestructible.
Good, dude.
The diffuser is no longer in your possession.
Gotta do gas the Jews about it.
The diffuser has been secured.
Horrible aim. Holy shit, that guy sucks.
Op 4 neutralized. Mission successful.
There we go.
You be doing it all, bro. Merc's dead. Round over, man. Come on, man. These guys.
Shotzi out. What an advantage. Boston breach. 5-4.
They got no practice in S&D, bro.
I think maybe that was the play call from Cammy, right?
They're gonna lose both S&Ds, bro.
They're gonna be turtling and giving you so much space on the defensive rounds.
They're gonna fucking lose both S&Ds, man.
Snoopy with bomb makes it bottom fire, uncontested, unspotted. Awakening finds a pick on Mercury's that we didn't get to see, but it looked like just a 50-50 gunfight.
Secure the area. Keep the bombs protected.
It's weird when I do shoulders, and by like the end of it, I can't even lift my shoulders. I'm really tired, but then the amount of sword I have to. It don't make sense, man.
Changing mag.
Device prime. Keep an eye on door. 10 seconds left. 5 seconds to insertion. Bomb located by Op 4.
Swapping mags.
Guess everybody's offside, I guess.
You have a shotgun, make it rotate.
Are they down there?
I think they're outside. Yeah, they're down there now.
Good. Flagging, dude.
Detonating. Swapping mags.
Dude, what? This guy knows where I am, dude. He's shooting me through the floor. Fucking joke, dude.
At least, yeah, can we at least get around 11, bro? Please. Let me get some entertainment if you're gonna choke this shit, man.
Alright guys, Hutchcom here again today. Hope you're doing well and enjoying your day so far. A fascinating first day of the second weekend of Major 4 qualifiers. Optic make their debut with Mercules. The result not exactly as planned, but in many respects, today may be massive for the future of Optic as a franchise. A serious star could be on their hands. A massive result to close out the day though as well. FaZe falling short. That makes this World Championship race very interesting indeed. Lots to say about the series of the day. Very much interested to your thoughts in the comments. Hit the like button if you enjoy. Subscribe if you're new as always. All that good stuff as always. Let's crack straight on because we're going to talk Falcons versus Heretics. There was some questionable COD, I would say, getting played this series. I mean, this moment kind of blew my mind. Falcons had the opportunity for a comeback. Priest, I don't really know why Priest ran it this way. Like, I know that it wasn't just Priest's fault exactly. And to be fair, Falcons did pretty well to even stay in the game. But look, they were coming from front. Priest just runs out to try and hit the flank on number 2. Rayella dies. The setup collapses, and eventually they go on to lose the game. They did also lose the Search and Destroy, and this proved pretty decisive in the end. It was an interesting game of Search. Again, I think there were certainly moments this series, like, I think Xnid, I know that he didn't have the best final map of the series here, but I do think watching the gameplay, that Xnid probably is their best player right now. Like, I don't really know what Pred was doing here with the Search. There were a couple of rounds on this. I mean, he sits in the corner, he gets the knife out and just dies. I know that he was, you know, tagged up and weak anyway, so he really had nothing he could do about it, but you know what I'm saying, right? There are a few rounds there where...
Nice.
advised, Op 4 has found a bomb.
Use it if you have to. Explosive ordnance is ready. Deploying explosive ordnance.
Device prime. Keep an eye.
10 seconds to insertion. 5 seconds left.
Ambush set. Stay clear.
Op 4 has located a bomb.
Oh my god, again, dude. God, I hate that.
Oh,
I'm dead, dude. I'm just gonna fucking...
Akiba barrier is activated.
I'm just gonna chow when my fire goes out because this is stupid. The guy on the stairs.
I am reloading!
You know, Pred wasn't necessarily being the most impactful. And I think with the team the way that it is, look, Pred's decision making this year, in my opinion, from start to finish, I think the break definitely affected him, right? Like, he, for various reasons, you know, being unable to play and not being at the level that he wanted to be at. I mean, when we were on Optic, you know, there were many questions I had on what he was doing on the map a lot of the time. And I still maintain those questions, to be fair, today with Falcons. And look, Heretics are a good team. Falcons won the control, Vault control, that's their bread and butter. They won it, but then in the end, they lose the final map. It was a pretty close series, right? I mean, just like a couple of things if they'd have gone different
Fuck, I only have shotguns.
ways, could have been a different tide.
This MLB season, when you bet live with FanDuel, you can make any strikeout pay out. Make baseball come alive when you bet live this season with FanDuel, North America's #1 sports book.
But to be fair, this final map was...
What? Okay. Alright, I'll try not to impact grenade myself twice. Holy shit, that was annoying.
Secure the bombs.
Wow, I paused the video on Twitch and it kept playing because a fucking ad started. Have you ever noticed that your video could be at like 240p but the ad is at 1080?
Op 4 has located a bomb. Be
I
ready
have
for
YouTube
assault.
Premium, so...
Or you don't get ads.
Device prime. Keep an eye on door. EDD mounted. Agenda.
10 seconds to insertion. 5 seconds.
Swapping mark.
Op 4 has located a bomb.
Oh damn, you can see downstairs if you're on site.
Reload.
Good. Do you have a shotgun to shore that hatch?
Reloading, cover me!
Your location has been compromised.
Swapping mags.
cover that side. I
Guys
guess.
upstairs. On the roof. They're still on the roof.
Well,
Friendly, last operator standing.
damn.
I can't even fucking hear him, dude.
Mission failed. All friendlies were eliminated.
Was a rough one for the main AR of the Falcons. And that being Arcites, right? Because when Super's got 32, Wrinkle's got 40, you know, you're going to need the ARs to shoot back on the other side. Pred had 45 this map, but Arcites was 16 and 34. Rough way to close out the series. Falcons go down. Look, at this point in the year, they are just playing spoiler, but it is still very relevant for the Falcons because they're not going to be at champs, sure, but they want to qualify if they can with a good seed for Major 4. The problem is that Falcons' next 2 games after Heretics are Thieves and FaZe. So, yeah, good luck with that, I guess.
Dog, did you leave?
Oh yeah, I'm just on YouTube right now.
Sure, not gonna
You
play?
could play. Oh dude, I suck at this fucking game.
But of course, the World Cup is on the horizon as well. They're not going to want to just turn up
Damn,
with a team
dog.
that's going to get top
Nukes
12
have
or
been
even top 16 with
detonated
the
and
Challengers teams that are there as well.
hockey
So, you know,
stall.
this team, they're better than when they had the full Saudi thing, sure. But they're not.
Actually?
Not good enough, probably, to justify keeping
Would it
this
be
team
that big
around
of
in
an
full.
issue if it did?
And that, I think, is the big question, really. If, you know, let's say after Major
No, let 'em
4,
go, dude.
before the World Championship, which they
Yeah.
won't be at, you know, they might need to consider something. And I think there's an argument to say that Falcons could have at least tried to get this man into their team when they had the chance over the last couple of days. Probably it would never have happened because Optic got him. He was, you know, with Mercury's got the Optic offer. He wasn't going to choose anything else. But let's get into the series, because this was really fascinating against Boston today. Boston got slammed last week by Ravens, and Optic play Ravens tomorrow. And that is now a critical series when it comes to the World Championship, as we shall get into here in the coming minutes. Boston played a pretty good game one, but I will say that, look, Mercury's didn't have the best map one here, but I will say his comms were honestly really good. Like, that's what was surprising to me, really, right? We talked about the fact that this exact team, Shotzi, Dashi, Hook, that exact team of three played with Ghosty back in MW2 when all the scump, Dashi, whatever drama happens that year. They couldn't get prayers, they got Hook. You guys know the story. That year, they brought in the same type of team, but Ghosty came in, and Ghosty was an excellent piece because of his comms and his leadership and his in-game leadership and stuff like this anyway. I wasn't really expecting Merc to be that guy. And look, he's not quite a Ghosty.
You're on a timer. Eliminate hostiles. You have the lead. You drew first blood. Hostiles have the lead.
Dude, that's horseshit, dude.
What is horse shit?
Bro, what?
Nice.
Can't even fucking see where he is.
The cop. No.
I hear him when he's literally negative feet behind me, dude. It's so dumb.
But I will say, like, his
Negative
comms
warning,
in terms
literally
of,
nothing.
you know, where they're spawning, what's happening on the map, were
Trash fucking
arguably
game.
better and more in tune than the
It
veterans
crashed, dude.
on his team, right? Which was, you know, good and bad, right? Like, it's great that Mercury seems to be an incredibly well-rounded asset in every domain. But, like, the question for many Optic fans today was like, well, hang on a second, could, like, somebody else have stepped up, maybe? Because Hook had a good game one, but again, there were some, you know, questionable decisions, let's say, going down on the Optic side. Boston eventually, they get the map win, and then Optic versus Boston, they played the Search and Destroy, and again, it was a pretty similar story, right? Mercules was having some banger rounds, but the mid-rounding wasn't ideal, and Optic eventually find themselves massively on the back.
Yo, give me your opinion on this. After I killed Spa, I killed the entire colony.
Killed all the mushroom people?
All of them.
Pretty lit, dude.
No, I didn't hate their species, but I am gladly playing as a Sith, so kind of had to do it. The dark side willed it.
On my way.
The dark side.
Backfoot, and they end up going down 2-0 in the series. So, you know, fair play to Boston. I mean, this was around as well. Mercules gets the first blood, Purge trades it out, and then I think Shotzi dies like immediately afterwards here, which, or maybe it was, yeah, was it? Yeah, I think Shotzi gets gunned by Snoopy immediately afterwards or something. So, yeah, it wasn't ideal, really, and Optic eventually go on to lose this map. They did make it kind of interesting, but in the end, Boston took it, and we were thinking, okay.
Why shouldn't I run you through this instant?
Hello? faggot still didn't get the goddamn Indiana Jones.
Until I
dog.
tell you otherwise. For you to
Is
keep
it on sale?
sucking air, it is necessary for
Yeah,
you
it's on
to
sale
tell
for
me
$79.99.
something
Nice,
of
dude.
worth. A vessel fell.
You feel Shadowheart's anxiety. The weapon that Voss seeks. It's the artifact that she carries. Her mind focuses. The Gith's suspicion cannot be aroused. They cannot discover that the weapon they seek is right within.
Help us find.
Don't help them. Don't tell them a thing. We're dead if you do.
He begins to move his hand in a quick.
What's this? You carry a game. Beretta, rid us of this worm.
At once. Attack her!
I am about to die. Damn, I could get 2 fucking things off. That was fucking literoni, bro. See, like, that's when you get lucky. I was able to get 2 abilities off before they even went on me.
It's an old guy.
Allahu Akbar. And then that does 11 fucking damage.
Hey, well, here we go. It's the same old story that we had at the major. But then Mercury's basically single-handedly took over the series, and this
But we
is
ain't
what
got to use them yet, dog.
All these what?
Nukes.
Oh, well, we don't have any names for that.
You know, the world.
What? No.
Time to push my luck again.
Whoa.
What?
We got a fucking female predator and goddamn predator hunting ground game.
Dude, why can't she attack 3 times? 4 times?
was so impressive, right? Look, the outcome of this series is not ideal for Optics. They would have liked the 10 points, especially because Boston winning today effectively guarantees that Boston will end the season above Optics. Not guaranteed, but you know, Boston were at 180, Optic were at
Dude, why are they allowed to go
155.
so
A win
many
would have brought
times?
Optic within 15 points. The gap is now 35 points, which is pretty substantial from now to the end of Major 4, of course, unless Optic were to, let's say, win the entire thing. But Boston have been good this season. They've stuck it out. Look, Boston are...
Ooh, a bear. Stay. Sit. Comfortably.
Top 6. That's
fucking
like that's what they do, right? They come to the major.
Nice.
They're like a gatekeep team.
Nice,
it is
dude,
what
you
it
can
is.
count.
You can beat Boston. You
can't
can
even
probably do
fucking
further, but
move,
Boston
man.
will generally beat the teams that they should. And this Optic team struggled against them big time back in the
Are you playing
major
a
in
video game?
Miami. But Mercury's just
No,
took
no, you
over
gotta
the series,
fucking,
right? I mean, he took
you
over
gotta
this
play
map
as the
effectively.
German-
He had a phenomenal control here on the Hacienda, and then they won it pretty emphatically. Dashi was 25 and 16. So it wasn't just Merc had a great map here. Of course, the scoreboard is bugged as always, but yeah.
Oh, this is funny, dude.
So dumb.
Hey, ladies and gentlemen,
welcome to another episode of The Flank. I'm joined by the one and only, the human turret, one of the best ARs to ever do it. Give it up for the world champ himself, Sam LaRue Octane. We got some of the best analysis in the game, the world champ himself, Christopher Duarte Parasite. We got the multi-world champion, multi-champion.
You gonna fight the dragon? Fight them.
The Call of Duty space. Give it up for Patrick Price Hayes.
Kill these
And then, of
fucking
course, the
faggots.
one and only, the executive producer of The Flank. Give it up for the one and only Benjay Naseem. Gentlemen, how we doing? How we feeling?
What?
Ben, we'll start with you. What's going on with you over there, Benjay? How are you, Ben? Your camera's fucking tweaking the fuck out. Look at you. You look like you just seen a ghost. You look like you just saw a ghost, Benjay.
Of course you are.
You feel
Hey, look. Oh, man. Talk to me, Benjay. Talk to me.
I don't know, my Elgato app is broken. Let me see if I can fix it real quick. I mean, for me, obviously you see the Tottenham flag behind me. They're heading off to the Europa League big game yesterday. I did hit quickly up 2-0 against the Celtics. I didn't see that happening.
Damn.
So
So you just waited till the fucking dragon left.
Okay, no problem. How you doing, Sam? You doing all right, Sam? Looking
What,
good
am I
over
supposed
there.
to fight the
Mustache looks
400
phenomenal
HP
as always.
dragon?
Yes. Yeah, you are.
Holy shit, dude.
That's what a Sith would do.
Did they?
Oh, I can't hear Sam.
Yeah. You know I'm right. Shut your fucking mouth.
That works. Anyway, Tom, it works.
That worked for
Did you know
me. I still
it
heard
worked
you,
for you?
Sam. I still heard you. Yep. Sam, I'm gonna be honest. I had no idea that FaZe lost today.
It's good
You're
that they
telling
can
me FaZe
attack
lost
multiple
today?
times.
FaZe did lose today, Tom.
Get the fuck out of here,
I
man.
don't know if you were
Yankee
watching.
dog.
Who predicted that?
I don't know. Did somebody predict that?
From the fucking members.
Nice.
I think I had to save us against Breaking Point real quick. You know, they're fraudulent, so I wanted to step in.
They're
make
frauds,
sure we got
Pat.
the lead back.
They're frauds, is what you're saying, Pat. They're frauds.
Yeah, we're cheap, Tom.
How you doing, Pat? You doing all right?
Well, that didn't even.
I'm doing good, Tom. I'm disappointed, man. I really am.
It's gonna be simp in fantasy, isn't it, Pat?
witnessing?
Well, I have to offset that.
Oof.
But, yeah, he had a simp-like series, so we're good.
He sucks, Slay. You got nothing to worry about.
Contract's 15-1 right now.
I don't doubt it. My team's horrible. I knew.
Can you explain that she gets 4 attacks in a row? The same character?
Yeah. Yeah, she's a Githyanki
I
warrior
don't
dog.
care what the fuck she is, dude.
She's a Githyanki warrior.
Well, I'm just gonna go to someone else. Oh, I can't even fucking attack because my guy's a fucking faggot.
Whoa.
Oh, and he's
What's up with all this Oh.
because he's useless. He's already dead. I've attacked once and he's already dead. What a fucking sick joke. I missed. I missed. How did it miss? He's dead again. It's good that they get to attack so many times. That's gonna go to someone else. Oh yeah, he can attack because he's useless apparently as well.
Missed again. Wait, did you just heal?
I need healing.
Excuse me?
Did you heal that guy?
Of course I did.
Why did you?
Why not?
Wait, what the fuck just happened? Wait. Yo, who the fuck was that?
Well, he has his ability. It can crit to 60 to 60 damage.
You just blew up yourself. Yo, fight the dragon.
Blade at the ready.
Oh, it just flies away.
Yo, that might actually be the play. I wonder, will I not get the story prompts that since I didn't go through the cutscene?
Probably not, no.
See, that's what I don't like. They make it so much easier when you don't go through the cutscenes. Like, I think there's less of them, and she's already almost dead. That one's almost dead. That one's almost dead. It's just so weird, man. He can't even attack. I don't understand this. And then it...
That was funny, dude. Fucking blew up every fucking...
Your time has come. Take you.
That fucking shit is so annoying.
Blood comes easy these days. There we go again.
There was just nothing left. By the time it got to me, it was just, I
Beat
don't
him?
know, I felt like my team's
Oh,
just
no.
chalked. You
Still
know what I mean?
fighting.
Yeah, but they're fucking dead.
This year, though. Still got a
Guy's
dub.
fucking 7 HP.
You know, but that
Guy's
8th
11
pick is
HP.
not doing me any wonders, Pat. It's not doing, or 9th pick, or whatever the fuck I got.
So much easier when you don't
What about you, Duarte? Duarte? What's up, brother? How you doing?
Mango Mint reimagines the way you manage your daily operations, with one goal in mind.
But why are you killing them again?
Easier. We empower the forward thinkers
Well, I have to
and
kill them for the
self-starters with
for the
uniquely
story, no?
innovative features that don't distract or inhibit, so you can do more with less.
There you
The
go.
best kind of interface is the one you never have to think about.
So what, I
Start
can
your
just leave
free
them there?
trial today.
Yeah, you don't have to fight them.
Fuck's the point of that, dude? I want the one. Lizelle wasn't the first, and she's not gonna be the last.
You doing alright?
I'm good. Yeah, can't
Look how
complain.
easy
New
that
week,
was, dude.
new COD. Got a little roster change action with the Optic Boys. Excited to talk about the matches today.
Yeah, hell yeah, Chris. I'm excited to get into it and talk about it. We got a lot to talk about today. We'll talk about today's matches. We'll take a look at tomorrow as well, and we'll go over fantasy, and we'll call it. Let's not waste any time, and let's swap on over. Ladies and gentlemen, we start things off with the Vegas Falcons today going up against the Miami Heretics, and this one ended in a 3-1 victory for the Miami Heretics. We start things off at a vault hard point where Miami get the 250 to 230 win in that one.
I don't want
We had a
I don't
round
want it to
11
fuck
in the
up
S&D
anything
where
if I
Miami were able to close that out.
don't
A
do the
3-1
cutscene,
in the control
'cause I don't
going
know
to the Vegas Falcons, and then a 250 to
if it works
220
that
in the
way.
red card hard point. So I will say it was a close series, to be
I
fair,
never-
to Vegas.
It didn't click
Definitely
that way,
pushing Miami to their limits. We'll take a look here at the stat sheet. We got a .82 from
Well-
Arcides, a .98 from Xvid, a 1.09 from Pred, and a .94
Imagine
from
I click the
Priesta.
other way and he goes
On the
this
other
way.
side, you had Metals in
What?
one of those series, a .82 for Metals, but everybody else positive. You got a 1.2 from Real, a 1.0 from Rencor, and a 1.18 coming in from Super. I mean, Sam, we'll start with you. We'll work our way up. Vegas Falcons, they come out today. Real is your match MVP. Before we go to Sam with a 1.29 in hardpoint, 1.0 in search, and a 1.05 in control. Sam, we'll start with you. What you think of the series? Vegas versus Miami. It was close. It was a close series, Sam. I mean, a lot of people might roast Vegas, but we got some nail by the hard points here and a close search.
Yeah, expected result, but the way that Miami got there was a little disappointing. I think they were in control for the majority of the series, but I think they were just kind of letting Vegas hang around, whether that be just because it's Vegas and a lot of teams, you know, it's hard to lock in against the worst team in the league. But yeah, I mean, like
For the 10th fucking
result,
turn.
Real had a crazy pop off today. Alec had a disaster class of a map 4. With a teammate to potentially lose his team map at the end.
Yep.
But, I mean,
Of course he's knocked down. The only guy I want to use is knocked down.
And
He's at half HP of fucking faggot
he said in
course.
the interview, right? I think it was Real. They were playing soccer. They weren't playing like themselves today. And Vegas were able to compete. But what about you, Pat? What do you think of the series? Vegas Falcons going up against Miami? Well, what are your thoughts? What are your thoughts on his Vegas Falcons roster, Pat? Do you think they're keeping his roster going into the World Cup or what?
Fucking hope not, bro. That was
Oh,
actually
God.
something to ask Tom. Is like, how much longer? Like, I
How
don't even
many
care about the
fucking
results of this
turns do
team.
you
Does
get,
that
man?
sound awful? Like, I don't even care if they win games. Like, this team is not doing anything. How much longer do we gotta wait until we got more changes? Like, what is the reason to keep the roster? I don't understand. Like,
I'm not sure.
We know the ceiling. I just don't look at this team and I'm like,
apparently
oh
it's
yeah, this team
impossible to
can
ever
improve
heal,
and
Will.
be a fucking good team. And I know Chris will be like, not everybody can win, but like,
No,
at
this
least
team's
get
trying to
top
look
eight.
forward.
I think the problem, Pat, I've been thinking about this too, and the only thing I come up with is I just don't think that a lot of borderline challengers players want to step into this situation until they either
Nice.
don't qualify for
Those-
champs or have the champs, and their the team doesn't qualify for EW. I mean, that's the only thing I can
Dude,
think
look
of
at how
that,
different
like,
it is,
there are
dude. Why do
a lot of
games
people
do
that don't wanna
this?
jump in
Either
this
be the same or
situation
don't
because
fucking
they
make a
just-
fucking game.
They don't feel like
Fucking
they're
suck.
So fucking
Yeah,
stupid,
man, you're
dude.
It's not gonna
pro.
be very good, and they much rather wait and get the freebie event in EWC and just be judged on that.
Why would you be
I
a short-term
don't.
rental though? Unless you're just
So dumb, dude.
Because
As a
Vegas is
player.
gonna go try and pick off whatever super team players they can try and build a quasi situation over there in the
It's on
offseason. That's the
YouTube.
only thing I can think of as to why they haven't made a change.
Wait, what do you mean? Why don't they?
Fucking
Why don't they
faggot
just do it
can't
at
beat a
challenges,
couple
bro?
of
Why don't
fucking
challenges
Yeah, I
get
beat
the
them. I beat them.
bullshit, you
I already
fucking
beat them.
piece
I
of
already
shit,
did.
you fucking piece of shit.
Fucking games are retarded.
Fucking piece of shit.
But on
Change
the
the
flip
RNG
side, Ben,
just
that's
as
like
of
saying,
a
why
fucking
did
cutscene.
Hercules hop in for Toronto at
piece
Major?
of
Like, bro, you need opportunity to show what you're about.
Well, hold on, but Toronto's a good team though, and Vegas are not.
That's the
But
difference.
they're not a good team because of the dog shit players that they have on their team. If they get rid of them and they get two decent challenger players,
I don't know if I agree because I think the biggest problem this Vegas team has right now is not necessarily a lack of skill. They had another. Can I explain before you cut me off, please? Thank you.
If you take back the lack of skill comment, then yeah, go ahead.
Did you turn your fucking face cam on? But it's all good. Like,
Missed me, Ben?
my point is with this team is they get series where they catch a team on their off day and they scam their way out of map wins.
When am I gonna get to use Will?
Map, I think the
When am I
Vault was
gonna get to
winnable.
use Will?
The FD was winnable,
When am I
and the
gonna get to
the
use
last
Will?
red card was also winnable.
It's
and
not
in both
Will.
platforms, they were down big and made a comeback. And it's not just happened
Will's
in
a
this
Will.
series. It happened in a bunch of series now. In the same group before, they get into winnable situations.
Will either.
And they scam out. And some of that might be on Alex and Preston, but I think a lot of it is also on Exon and Pred. And I just think if you rotate the ARs out, I don't know if they're necessarily
Nice. I know I feel
and I think a lot of Challenger players look at the situation. It's like, yeah, I'm down to join for the EWC run, but not before.
Pat, you got a counter?
Whoa! Like, everybody in this room is now numbers for having to listen to what Ben just said. Bro, you just talked about one series. Like, who cares? This team has a clear talent issue, bro. But we've talked about it for I don't know how many episodes. Our cities and Priesta are not doing anything in this league anymore. Like, I'm
Preston had
sorry.
17 games. We've had some respect on him.
Bro, I don't look at one map. I look at over a long period of time, averages of a player. And what I have seen is that these guys just cannot compete anymore, bro. It is what it is. It happens to a lot of people. Like, I don't see the vision. I just never saw Clay's vision. Clay saw something that none of us saw, and he was very confident that I didn't see that. And I just don't understand the reasoning behind keeping it any longer.
Yeah, but
Like, what
here's
do
my
you
counter
gain? Even if they can't find like the best of the best talent, what do they gain by just keeping a mid team and going to the last two tournaments? I don't
The
understand.
thing with this series,
was a magic missile.
all 4 players.
Stop saying this
reason why they
series,
lost
Ben.
is
I
3 or 4
understand.
maps in this.
I understand. This series
But
was
all
close.
4
I
players,
get it.
it's not just
But
based
I
on
don't
freaking
care.
out.
Yeah, sure. In
You
this
should care
series.
because AZ
But
definitely
who
cost
cares
us a map.
about this
And he's just
series?
a player on your team.
But who cares about this series? Why are you double hyper fixated on one series?
I care because even if you think that Vegas Falcons going to look completely different next year, you need the players on this team that may be anchors on those teams making inroads in their 8-4 issues as players, or they are going to have the same problems next year.
You're gonna nuke your entire team again.
But you're
I'm
acting
not
like,
seeing progress on that front.
but you're acting like this entire team now is balanced around this one series, bro. We've seen 5,
No,
6,
they
7
definitely
series.
are talented, but that's not why they lost today. They lost today because
Yes,
they
it is.
can't
I understand.
map.
That is not why they lost today, but that is not why they
That's why
suck
they
as
lost
a
couple
team.
of- That's why they lost a couple of series so far in the last month and a half.
Dude, I'm
Yeah,
already
but
dead.
you just hold on. The
Of course,
counter.
watch, you wouldn't know. You just look at the scoreboard and see if
No,
they
but
got
the
beat.
counter your point, Ben. You said that they basically have to catch teams on their off day to like be in winnable scenarios. Whether that is
No,
the
that's not what I said.
No,
I said
what you
today
said.
I said today they caught Miami on an off day. They still couldn't fucking do it.
No, you said that they are catching teams on their off day, being put in winnable scenarios and not winning them, and you said that's happened quite a bit now. So you're under the assumption that most of their you're under the assumption that most of okay. Well, I'm just going. I'm going for what you said and how I interpret it. So let me finish. My point is, if they have to sit there and catch teams on their off day to even be competitive in their series, that is already a problem. The personnel on this roster are not getting it done. Yes, there are players that maybe could make better plays that are still probably better on this team overall, and that is not why they are or that is probably why they would lose this series today or the next day or whatever. But the thing is, bro, you have a player in your team that has plays dead last and for 2 years straight or something like that. Get him off the team. It doesn't even matter.
You guys realize that you're missing the point. There are 2 problems. I agree with you. Talent-wise, this roster is not up there with a lot of other teams in the league. Agreed. But the problem is that when they're getting into series in situations that are winnable as a team, it's not just Alec, it's not just Preston, they are making individual and team mistakes and losing those maps in series that they could extend the difference and getting it done. And they've had some decent upsets so far in the last couple of weeks. Not enough.
I gotta see your
They shouldn't be. In those scenarios, though.
Not enough to be in top 8, but they are scanning way too many maps, and they need to. If they're going to keep this core for a minute, they need to get better about closing out.
I gotta see your PayPal. This is
they
paid
shouldn't,
propaganda, bro.
They shouldn't be in those scenarios as often as you make it seem. Like there are plenty.
Who are you? I'm your adventurer side. Let's roll.
Hang on! Is that a cowboy? Idiot!
There's so many things that we need to talk
What do you
about. We
mean
just got to
he's
jump
blocked?
right
Shut
in.
your
But we can't talk
fucking
about anything until we talk about the dashboard. This is a brand new home screen experience for all things Sanity. You might have used Sanity Create in the past for freeform content editing, but we're now calling that Canvas. And Canvas is a Sanity app within the dashboard.
We're talking about Media Library as well today, which is a new Sanity app. What Media Library now does is it makes apps a first-class part of the platform. It lives within Dashboard as a standalone app, and you can store, organize, and
blocked. What do you mean it's blocked, you fucking dumbass?
without being in the actual studio. So you can
No
use it
target.
for many studios.
Would you believe me if I told you to build your own apps? That's what the app SDK is going to allow you to do.
We have teams in the league that have issues with this when it comes to beating some of the top teams, but they're just more talented, so they squeak out more wins. If they want to squeak out more wins, upgrade your talent, worry about that other shit later. Like, yeah, you can sit here and say, oh, winnable. But it doesn't matter. The fucking core is still shit. Swap out the core, worry about that shit later. There's no point.
Like I said, Chris, I don't disagree about the talent. What I'm saying is that
Hashtag ad.
We're kind of arguing 2 points. I agree with you. Talent-wise, they definitely make some upgrades here, and that's going to be an ongoing process.
It's fun killing
I
these
just think
fucking
for
pieces
the
of
sake of
shit,
this
man.
quarter, Tom, I'll get it to you in a second.
Okay.
They just got to be more clinical on how to close out these things.
Well, listen, let's move on from this combo because we've been going in circles. I do want to circle back to that whole Challengers thing. If a player from Challengers doesn't get any opportunities and they get that one opportunity that they need to get themselves into the league and they decline it because they don't want to hop into the situation, bro, prayers to that guy, bro. Prayers. You know what I mean?
Bro, just came in and is the best player on Optic.
Bro,
when you're the truth, bro, it don't matter what opportunity looks like. It doesn't matter the quality of the team. You walk in and you show what you got.
I mean, I get it, right? Like, for instance, we talked about this with Bert. Like, if he would have went to a shit team, he probably wouldn't have looked as good. But you still get to see somebody's potential and still get to see
Wait, he went
somebody's
to a shit team and he still looks as good.
I mean, yeah. I mean, listen. Look at X.
Damn, my bad optic. Holy fuck.
I mean, yeah, my
Bro,
bad
if you don't take an opportunity.
A good example is Xnid, right? That Falcons roster was not good, but Xnid was a clear talent on that first iteration that the Falcons roster put out with the full Saudi Arabian team.
Whoa,
Like
that
Xnid looked great,
sword
but
is
the rest of them
fucking
not so
lit.
much, right? And look at where Xnid is now, right? He's still on a team,
It's
and
a
he's got
big
NA
Montana
players
sword.
around him. Right, so he's the only one standing from the original team. I mean, you take those opportunities, man. That's how you get into the league. Once you're in the league, it's up to you to stay in there.
If you don't take the opportunity, it just means that you don't believe in yourself. That's literally all it means.
I think they'll get their look of players. It's just going to probably be after this split, for sure.
Imagine not taking the opportunity and then staying full-time in Challengers.
That is crazy.
That is fucking
That is fucking crazy.
Like I said, guys, I think they're going to make some changes. I just think it's going to be probably at the tail end of June. My guess is we'll scrim a bit in between this and Champs, trial some players, and then probably trial some more players after Champs, then go from there.
Well, let's hop
Okay,
in.
but so
Oh,
real quick,
yeah.
do we think they're gonna make a change? Like all of us right here, do we think they'll make a change?
No,
During the split, no.
I don't think so. I don't think they're gonna keep the same.
These boots have seen everything.
Let's move on to some clips. Let's see what's going on here with the Vegas Falcons. I want to talk about the P4s because Clay was looking for 2 of his players yesterday for VOD review, and they were a little bit late. And I want to know what the fuck they were watching in that VOD review. Because what the hell's going on here? Nobody's blocking on a P4 row? Oh, hell no.
Well, it's because Accident's top cap blocking both pool spawns.
Yeah, but I mean, if he's pushing out, like we gotta read that. So if somebody's got, like, if he's calming that, or if he's not, maybe he's not calming it.
No,
I don't
maybe
know.
he's not.
But I mean, if we're not,
He's not blocking.
but
I guess he would have to be.
But it's one or the other, Sim. If he's pushing, somebody's got to be blocking. You know what I mean?
I mean, Accident's just actually blacking out doing
Or
this.
if nobody's
It'll take a
blocking,
while
he
for
shouldn't be
Soul to
pushing,
recover.
right? Like it's
Of
one or the other. But
Or if you're making this play, you better be calling out to the guy in the hill to turn around and play the one.
Miami team kill won them this hill. Or won them
It actually did, it actually did.
Miami team kill just got
Calculated team kill.
that's true. Redcore kills metals, and metal spawns there. That's
Calculated. They
insane.
knew Accident was gonna push Cat.
That's calculated for sure. Because if you see what happens after this, right? Then because Miami gets that spawn, the guy's kind of left by himself.
I wonder if Shadowheart would wear Githyanki armor.
Gets that back pressure, and then look
What
at
if
how
that's
this
even a
unfolds,
thing?
right? Give it a few seconds here. Real finds one, which again, I mean, granted at this point they probably didn't know he was there, but I mean, you got people from Falcons challenging front when you got 3 Miami players.
They turned as soon as one of them spawned out. Arcity's turned and he tried like going up top. Wait, what was number 7 doing? Because he wasn't he Art?
He jumped out Balk and just ran around.
AJ was playing the kills off hold.
May you keep.
Number
because I
7
saw him.
jumped out. Yeah, you'll
It'll
see
take
him here,
a while
'cause
for
look,
Souls to
He got overwhelmed.
Alec peeks at about here. You see him. Look at him. Look at AG. Sitting in the middle of the road. He's about to get ran over. Look at him. In the middle of the road, just fucking in the middle of nowhere.
Ran over.
On a rotation.
AJ's playing in traffic on rotation.
He's fighting demons.
Slowly. Then we get into we
May
move
you
on
keep
forward
that-
here. This is now let me know what you guys think about this. So take a look at Exton number 6. He's at the bottom there, at the bottom of that mini map. I think he needs to pinch this. I think this is a situation, like I know he has their front, but I think he needs to kind of close the gap. He's got a sub, so I don't think he's gonna be able to like confidently hold their front cross with a sub.
Yeah, you gotta close the gap.
I feel like, and if you look at these timings, right? Like I'm gonna rewind it all the way back to where they get the kills, just so we can see it. But you can see AG gets the kills, right? They spawn there, one to the back. Xtin's realizing that they're spawning front. I think he gets active here. Like I think he has. This is where he should have a field day and try and make a play. I know what he was doing. He just had their front cross, so he's like, just stay down from front. I got you. But man, with a sub in a situation like that, it's kind of tough, no? To kind of hold that.
You know what's crazy? He got shots. He got shots in, and then had time to reposition. He just stayed there and squared up with the second guy. You see him shoot at. You see him shoot at one of the players on the truck.
Because he's just holding cross. I think he's just sitting there.
Yeah.
He
Right here, he sees that guy and then just stays there. Like he could have maybe like a split second ran away, but damn.
And then they all spawned out. I don't know. I think it would have been nice if he's just a little bit more proactive there. And I think that's just kind of something that he's gonna have to figure out. But I like the play initially of him pushing out. I thought it was a great play. I think once he gets pushed out there, I think once they get that info that they're catwalk, I think he tries to make a play there and try and close the gap.
I was randomly thinking about this earlier today when we were watching Merc play. When I was watching Merc play here at my house, because I was watching him play, and the way that he was playing and finessing his life. And this is a tangent, but like I feel like so many players, even some of the vets in our league, for some reason they struggle with the pacing of this game, and they kind of like freeze in the moment. And when they have those opportunities to make plays and like take space and make something happen, they don't trust themselves, and they just kind of freeze up, and they stand there and they just die. And I feel like you catch a lot of people, and a lot of the examples that you bring up, Tom, in the show, it's happening to a lot of these players, and it's just so weird.
I've always said this, Chris, but I feel like I'd rather have players out there making mistakes, trying to make plays, than making no plays at all, right? Like I feel like that's always like the best way to look at it, right? Because you are right. Like some players, I'm gonna be honest, I don't think Xnid's scared based on like what I've seen from Xnid. Like
There's a couple players out there that kind of do that. Like you see Neptune, like even Hook does it sometimes, right? Like Xnid, he's definitely one of them. They just take calculated risk where like they get information and they process of eliminate. Okay, if we see fucking 2-3 people here and we got a kill, then maybe I get bad timing on one player. The odds of me getting timing on that one player is far less of a situation than if I make this play and I don't get that bad timing on the one player. I completely flip the game around in my favor. And people don't take those risks. They just freeze in the moment and they just get ran over, as you guys like to say.
Yeah, well, let's go on to the listening too, because this got interesting towards the end of this hard point. Vegas Falcons were bringing his back, and I thought for a second they were going to take it here. So let's tune into the listening and let's listen to the energy here with the Vegas Falcons.
They have a craft deep, yeah. They have a craft deep, yeah. They're gonna come from maybe. One more right. What about one shot? Top out, last guy.
You got me. Got my side. Play tight. Wait a second. There's one front door. Be careful.
Okay, just cut him back. I'm with you, Alex. He's weak. I'm with you on you, Alex. I got 80 cap. Cap super, guys. Cap super. Get on. Play kills.
Xnid was actually cooking, bro.
Well, can't be done. Say search the corpses. And
so that's kind of where the break happened towards the end of that listening there, and I kind of want to rewind it. What happened there in that P1?
Nice, dude. You proud of yourself for just killing a bunch of people, dog?
P1's just a dog shit hill, like, to get time on. I feel like this hill.
I'm asking you a question.
Yes, I am extremely
fucking proud. Good, dude. Good.
They didn't have a safe place to get time, and they just all get caught on angles, and the guy in hill is just a sitting duck. And Miami played that good. They were just patiently waiting for the hill to essentially turn like into the enemy team's favor, and then they pounced on them, and they just died.
Do you get a new neon sign?
Yeah, I got a new one right here.
Yeah, is that a new one? You used to have your at in the bag. Is that a new neon sign?
Brand new, bro.
What does it say, Pat? What does it say? I actually can't read it.
It says Ben missed me.
I missed him because all he did is we stare at his little AI image for about 90% of the show.
Hey, welcome to 2025, bro.
Absolutely. I'm gonna be honest. It might be a nitpick, but I think Vegas Falcons should try pushing through, like on a rotation. Like, look, when we rewind it, look, they're all flooding through, right? They get kills, boom. They get the trade, boom. Alec is here. I mean, maybe if Alec tries to make a play, I mean, I understand he's trying to play tight here. Maybe they could have done something. It seems like they kind of just flooded hill here. I mean, this is a dog shit hill, to be fair. This is a fucking terrible hill. But maybe just try to get like control of something. Whether it's like pushing.
If you want to be nitpicky, like he could have hit out double doors and like tried to flank like ammo tree
whoa.
and like engage on their
Just like get a kill and run and try and push pressures to like flipping those spawns and kind of bring people back to you. Like, but that's kind of a nitpick.
My guess
That's
is, Tom,
hindsight,
is like,
I feel like.
it's really hard in the mixer to know the timing if you can actually push out there and not get pre-aimed.
Yeah, it's a
but the
nitpick,
timing
for
where you
sure.
go out there and you know you can beat someone at the spawn.
No, on the rotation to P1, more often than not, that ammo street is the P3 street or whatever. That is probably pretty open with the kills that they got, because you got to think about where the spawns are for them.
You're saying going open. You want
Like
to go out open doors?
he could have gone out open doors and like repinch that tree, and then like if he gets there and they don't like pick it up, he's in a position to shoot all these players that are main door that are coming through P2 off their spawn, and then they get some space. But also, I just don't like the way they chowed it. I think somebody like chowed the right side of these pillars, like out in the open and died. The player in the hill should pretty much always be challenging the main door while sitting behind a pillar so he can't be seen from cat. That like is his job. Yeah, it's probably not the best position, but you're better off the rest of the players on the team like playing underneath the catwalk or like finessing around the corners while letting the player basically try to soak up some time and maybe die, because the guy in the hill should be the first one to die. It shouldn't be the people that are like protecting him, if that makes sense.
Yeah, this
on
is
P1 at
interesting
least.
too. P2, I mean, Vegas Falcons got Miami in a fucking blender here. I mean, they're pushing them into some despawns. AG's pushed out. And then I don't know what happened. P-Dog kind of blacked out here towards the end when he ran out here. Maybe because he felt that presence. He knew this guy was pushing mid. So I think he tried to readjust. Like, he was just kind of getting pinched. But I think if you're P-Dog, you don't show yourself from front. You play this 1v1 on Real. Like, you have to win this one.
Can you back up like 15 seconds from here? I want to see how Axton got to side hill.
Yeah. I just rewinded it. Hopefully that's far enough. I think he spawned. Didn't he spawn it?
Well, I just want to say, like, after all the kills go down and stuff, like he ends up staying here.
Yeah,
they should have had a blender earlier than this. They should have had a blender.
I mean,
That's what I was saying. Like, they get all these kills.
Whoa.
That's what I was asking. They double back up to block, and then
he gets his.
And then he stays here.
If he got that clean kill, I guarantee the map literally is looking so much different.
Like they're not moving, and AG's buying so much time.
Yeah, I think P-Dog needs to take that chow mid on Real, bro. He needs to take that chow. He needs to kill Real. The minute he kills Real, they're all front, and they could just funnel them. And I don't know. I feel like he kind of he tried to do too much, in my opinion.
Well, the thing is, though, they needed like 2 seconds to win, so they didn't want to all like push up. Because if they had a lot more time to play with, then yeah, Preston could have like refilled cap, but he didn't like trust that they were all gonna spawn deep left, like towards the P4, and like he tried to make sure that nobody took a route mid. So I understand in the like, I guess the moment why he didn't want to like push up too far, because he's scared if he like does take a timing, because look at number 2, like he did take that route, right? If he just like ran up forward and like left that gap open, they just run into the hill, they kill one guy, win the game in literally a second. So
yeah,
I get it, but yeah, once he saw that player, he should have tried killing him, because that's his only one condition.
Yeah, we get it to the round 11 here in the surge. Now, Sam, tell me a little bit about AG this map, because he's on your fantasy team, and you were not happy during this map.
No, I wasn't. He was fucking lazy, bro. This guy was just laying in every corner imaginable. He got blooded like 4 times. And there was a round in this game.
Look at the round 11 here. He got blooded. I think he's trying to do too much.
There was a round in this game, and he pushed through A, got shot in a corner, and just pulled out his knife and stood there. I couldn't believe my fucking eyeballs.
Trying to do too much?
Yeah, look at what he did here. He's by himself. And he's just fucking pushing. He over pushes here. He's jumping on the thing. He tries running away. He's literally by himself. Just gets picked. He's just jumping around. He's hopping around. Like I think he's doing too much.
I don't think this is doing too much. I just think they committed to the head strat and then.
No, he's still doing too much though. Like Preston is on the.
He's tweaking the fuck out. What do you mean?
Preston is on this hedge. Preston is on this hedge, and there's a guy third. If Preston stays on this hedge and just watches the left side of the globe, right, and then Alec and Pred, maybe like Pred lays down if you want him to lay down again, lays down, watches this cross right here where he's staring. You see that? He stays there, pre-aims that. Arsony shimmies over him. As soon as they get contact, Arsony.
The corpse regards you lifelessly.
Screaming, but not real. Wasn't
and Pred.
So you want AD to lie down the stairs and just
Yeah, lay down on the stairs and look at the right. Preston has the left. Alec has support on both. Boom. If they advance on this, unless they just read your setup perfectly and center you and kill you instantly, they're getting team shots on whatever angle that Miami decide to hit here. But Pred just decides to run away and jumps up and down, gives away a spot, and ties. Exactly, yeah.
He had a plan, like he's challenged.
Your violence hasn't gone unnoticed. It's about to be returned in kind.
Well, so much for peace. No holding back.
Ready.
Bye-bye, lovely.
I can't have gone far. Have to keep going.
You are as thick as they come, sweetness. This is my personal playhouse, and you don't have an invite. Get out! Has that wriggler eaten your brain already? Leave. Or you'll end up in tonight's stew. It'll go nicely with Mayrina. She's already marinating.
Don't look. Don't.
What is this place?
Stop. Please. Please. Away. Away.
You feel crushing waves of fear as the presence within the door recoils. It can't let people through, not again. Images flash. A man cowering, a bag open at his feet. Gold coins spilling onto the floor. His cries for mercy are cut short as the hag slices into him, dismembering him painstakingly, limb by limb. She cackles, the man's remaining flesh twisted and contorted, becoming the twisted surface of the door before you. Flee, you feel it cry. Frustrated, the door rattled. You see the hag and yourself. You lay bleeding as she leans over you, a smile on her face. Her teeth, a row of deadly needles, shine as they dive into your throat, blood spraying. The door twitches, but stays firm. Its form flickers, and you realize that the door is transparent. The door shudders, imagining its wooden frame cracking and splintering in a raging inferno. You see the hag. She walks through the door, its form shimmering. With a jerk, you're pulled from the vision. You feel the presence within shrink, terrified. You feel the barest hint of life from within the door. You see the hag. With a jerk, you're pulled from the vision. The presence within shrinks, begging you not to run through it.
A thief who tried to steal from...
No! Don't look! Mustn't look, mustn't see! I see it! I see what's to come.
You realize there's magic at work. Some type of spell. An illusion.
Me. Dead. Dead! Flesh rotten, bone shining! Lies! Lies! I see it! See truth, see death, all future! Always gods! Don't hurt me! Oh, please, please, please! No! No! Monster! For mind dripping, flesh peeling, mind flayer! No! Stop! Please!
Let's see. My gentle Lauren. He wished to know what was to come.
What's inside?
He's peeking now. He's running. He's jumping. I don't think, like, what's the play call? What's the strat? Like, is he holding
that's
right?
what I'm saying.
Is he holding
We
head?
usually see people, they do a hedges push, like they go door side, and they shimmy the stairs, and they don't see the stairs, and they go back hedges with their...
But that's what I'm saying. Preston is literally on the god hedge and has Alec help. Alec can help literally this cross right here. If imagine Pred is on the stairs laying down and Alec shoots those players. Now Pred can pounce on them or wait for them to hit the corner. Like they didn't know what the fuck was going on.
He got exit trying to make the play. I mean, he's trying to hit the flank. I mean, he was doing a good job just staying alive. But I mean, once you lose the number advantage, it's kind of chalked. Miami started picking him apart. Only one up was exited. I mean, Miami they get the info. And, I mean, they run at these guys. That everybody was just soloed out by themselves. Especially once AG got picked, it was over with. I think Priest had fucking 17 or so. How many did he have this map tip? Dude, he was cooking in this map tip.
Let's try this way.
At least things have stayed interesting. Wonder if the gods are watching me. Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times. Never a dull moment. If not over, then through.
Dude,
16 for the
I
L.
wish I could tell you guys, but the scoreboard's broken, so I can't fucking tell you guys. It beat like that. It is what it is. Then we get to the control. Now I do hate to bring it up again with AG, but again, Ben and Sam were raging during the watch party, and I had to write it down. I mean, you guys were tweaking because AG didn't stack the point here. What happened? He runs off the point. He's not on point right now.
He goes into this shit corner right here and then just stands here until he dies.
Yeah.
Why do you need to play another wave push out this fucking hill? Just like hold the corner, let them slide through, and then if they get on, just team challenge them. Give numbers.
I mean, they cap the point without a doubt if he's on there. I don't know.
I don't get it. You're trying to do too much.
Yeah, and then you see what happens next is Vegas actually don't get this point. Rencor's able to find one, finds two, which that was crazy, by the way. The fact that Rencor broke that right there was nuts. But just little mistakes like that, little plays can cost you. Didn't seem to matter too much. This was the one map that Vegas won. Big offense from them in the 1-1 round. But I do want to take things over to the red card hard point.
As you edge closer to the mirror, a pale face appears, contorted in fear. Fists slam against the mirror's surface again and again. See the shadowed outline of a figure. See the shadow.
Let's have a look.
My darling Macron. She wished for the mind of a genius, but the silly head. This poor dear wished never to lay eyes on her family again.
Ugh. Yuck.
My gentle Lauren. He wished to know what was to come. A thief who tried to steal from Auntie. Now the good old head guards my home.
The hero at heart.
You feel crushing waves of fear as the presence within the door recoils. A scene appears in your mind. Weapons brandished, they charge into the hag's lair. Screams of terror appear.
You let them in? Naughty. That's a decade for each. You're mine for 30 more years, Pecker.
The door twitches, but stays firm. You see the hag, the lightest touch of
No time to rest. One day I'll catch a break.
To see what the hell happened here, because yet again Vegas Falcons are looking to make the comeback here. They're down by about 40 points, and they do have the rotation here. How do you think Vegas played this rotation? Because they control. I definitely think the Art City's team kill comes into play here. It was a big team kill, let's be honest. On top of that, he was kind of getting pulled down.
You hate the team kill at 14 and 31.
Yeah, I mean, 50 to 32, team kill comes in. It's not what you like to see. But it happens, you know what I mean? I mean, Vegas Falcons, they're doing everything they can to bring this one back. I thought right here they were golden. They got all the kills. Miami spawning out, and then boom, Arseny's team kills. Ooh, X-Nick goes down, and then just like that, the what?
Oh my god, Ben just tweaking. Oh my god, Ben just tweaking.
I kind of like. What do you guys think? Do you think that Alec thought they pushed Bus and Spike didn't know, even though he was spawning at her?
I don't know.
I'm just trying to understand the information Alec had to why he fucking
one dead. There's 2 dead. There's 3 dead. Right? I'm thinking right now. There's 4 dead. I'm thinking right now we should be Eagle Challenge Super. Just killing this motherfucker.
Which AG does.
No. I'm saying AG tags him. I'm saying somebody should check. Even if you're in Hill, fuck that.
I think they don't have information on this bus cross, and they think Super got that kill and basically just beeline towards the bus, so he threw like a snake to stack him down. But yeah, it's complete bad read. Yeah, I know, but yeah, not ideal.
Did not help. That's for sure. The team kill did not help for sure. Yeah, I don't know why Alec needed that. I'm gonna be honest. There was 3 dead.
And he's 15 and 32. This guy just mega sold.
And then after that happened, it kind of crumbles from there. You see Miami get the rotation, game all over. Vegas Falcons, close match. So any final thoughts, guys, on the Vegas series with Miami? Slowly. Let's move on to the next series of the day. We got the Boston Breach going up against the new Optic Texas new player coming into the scene. I mean, we saw him debut with Toronto Ultra at Major 3, but now we see him in green with Optic Tech. But today, they get the loss against the Boston Breach. This one goes all the way down to a map number 5. It was actually Boston who take the first map. Hacienda Harbor 220. Then Boston in the S&D red card 6-3, and that one they go up 2-0 here. And then Optics start to kick up. They get a 3-1 win in Hacienda Control, a 250 to 120 in the rewind hard point, and then a 6-4 loss in the Hacienda Surge. Optic Texas not able to complete the reverse sweep. We'll scroll down to the stat sheet here. Everybody negative from Boston except for Snoopy with a 1.05. You got a 0.76 from Purge, a 0.73 from Awakening, and a 0.98 from Cammy. On the other side, you got Brucey with a 1.15. You got Hook with a 1.14. You got Merc, the newcomer, with a 1.33. And then you got Shotzi with a 0.99 in this one. We'll take a look here at the match MVP. Probably going to be Snoopy. Yes, it is. But a 0.98 in Hardpoint, a 1.58 in Search, and a 0.93 in Control.
Needed that for my fantasy.
Absolutely.
Let's go.
Pat, we'll start with you first. Okay, Optic Texas, they got Merc added onto the roster. They're able to go to a last map. They win 2 out of the 3 respawns, but they lose both searches today, Pat. What are your thoughts on the roster? Did you like what you saw? Did you not like what you saw? What are your initial thoughts, Pat?
I absolutely loved what I saw, Tom. I loved what I saw out of Boston. I predicted this to go game 5 and Boston to get it done. Yeah, I mean, like I said, I've said it time and time again. We throw Superstar around way too much. Merc is by far and away the best player in this lobby. Best player on this team is what I believe. I don't like free Merc is the first thought that comes to my mind when I look at the scoreboard. I look how he played in every single map. He was the best player by far. It really makes you think, Tom, that like, you know, is Toronto gonna regret that decision, not getting Merc? You know, are other teams gonna regret that decision, not trying to pull the trigger early? Like we saw what we had to see when he subbed in on Toronto. So I hate for him that he's on a team that just cannot play to his level. Hopefully they improve. But yeah, losing this in a debut where like this guy just absolutely fried in every map and just couldn't get the help he needed. I guess it's a good sign for Optic fans if, like, you know, now you actually have a player on your team that's capable of having these series going forward. But yeah, I mean, this Optic team clearly needs some work. They got a consistent player now, so hopefully he can turn this team around. But we'll just have to see how it plays out. As of right now, they cannot beat the Boston Breach, and their S&D is super concerning, Tom. It's super concerning.
Yeah, I think, at least from my opinion, I think the team looks good in Respawn. I think S&D is going to be a main focus for them moving forward. Obviously, they've had a lot of different variations of the roster. I feel like Search and Destroy wins you tournaments, it wins you series, and that's something they're going to have to really hound in on if they want to compete. And now they got Cloud9 on their ass, right? Cloud9 won today, so they're 30 points away from that top 8. So, I mean, the race is still pushing, right? But what do you think, Benjay? Let's go over to you. What are your thoughts, Benjay? Go ahead.
I think Merc obviously had a great debut. I think his kind of individual performances, the plays he was making, it's kind of what we expected from him in that Toronto kind of stint, and he brought it over here.
What might you be hiding?
I think once again, and we keep bringing up in regards to Optic, I know they're a new team. I think their map pool is probably, you know, still trying to figure it out. But Tom, if you click the vetoes here, Optic banned red card hardpoint. Ball and Hacienda were available for choices here. Boston's 2 best hardpoint maps. They picked Hacienda. They won that map. You scroll down to the S&Ds. Optic continued to not want to play dealership. Hacienda S&D becomes map 5. That's Boston's best S&D. Like, I know you're a new team, but as you guys know, I do not like Optic's strategy of just ego challenge people on their best shit because it's not worked out for them this year.
Yeah, but to be honest, I don't understand the vetoes. I mean, granted, what, just the auto vetoes, Ben? It's just like they can't do anything about it. I mean, is that what happens when you have an auto veto? I mean, you get in situations like this, right, where you can't do anything about it.
I get it. I get with Respawn, for example, like you're a new team, right? And maybe they're not that comfortable. Red card's been an iffy map for Optic all year. It's also been an iffy map for Boston for what it's worth as well. But I just don't, like, they got very lucky that, like, they didn't back themselves into picking Vault map 4 and, like, giving Boston the best 2 hard points. The dealership S&D is weird to me. I don't understand why they didn't want to give that map a try. I feel like with the players they have on their team, they should be pretty good.
It's a pretty straight up map as well.
Yeah.
It's not like
a good just mixy sub map, and they have 2 of the mixy.
I mean, it's just all mid control. Honestly,
Yeah.
just hit up, just bang out mid or just bang out sides, right? Like it's probably makes the most sense. But what did you think, Sam? What did you think of the series? Optic, they fell short today. It's the Boston Breach. What are your thoughts?
It was a great debut from Merc. He didn't really skip a beat from his switch from Toronto, which is great to see if you're an Optic fan. Obviously would have loved to win the series here, so kudos to Boston for the ice. But I don't know what to make of the team yet. I really thought that they would play this a little cleaner than they did. Again, taking a game 5 when starting down 0-2 is always great, but I don't know what to expect from either one of these teams. I'm gonna throw Ravens in there too. Like, these are 3 teams now in like the 6 to like 8 area that I just have no fucking read on at all.
Yeah, I mean, granted, it is the first time we saw Optic with Merc today, but yeah, I know what you mean. Like the mid pack, it's just like flipping a coin sometimes. Like you just don't know what they're gonna pull out of their ass for the day, right?
Yeah, especially with like C9 heating up too. Like, I don't know. Maybe the champs race gets interesting. I'm still
what would have to happen?
Optic, but I mean, C9's schedule. Granted, they did beat FaZe today, but I mean, C9's schedule is still fucking insane for the rest of the.
They're down. They're down 4 matches.
I'll be honest though.
They have to win out, and Optic has to lose out.
Bro, C9 looks good though.
They look great today. I mean, we'll get there, but I think if you're an Optic fan, you again would have loved to win here. But I think the people that are a little bit more level-headed see that like Merc is an incredible player. And I think going forward, they'll be fine. They just got iron out the kinks. They've been a team for a week. So I think, you know, obviously coming off of a Vancouver slam into a Boston L doesn't feel good, but I mean, Merc's fucking unbelievable, bro. The kid's the truth.
But the kid is he's great. I mean, let's be honest. With Rick the Bandit, Merc is insane. I mean, you're right. Go ahead. Why don't you glaze Merc? You've been glazing him for months. Go ahead. Why don't you keep glazing?
Listen, bro, whenever you on your, what is it called? The Stallions roster, yo.
I was talking about
Listen. Everyone was talking about, like, Lurk-X and Courage. I was like, are you guys seeing what I'm seeing? Because I don't know, Merc is godlike.
Don't feed into the prop.
Hey. He was the best on the roster. Anyways, I'm keeping an eye on him for a while. He's really good, so I'm glad he got an opportunity. He came out here. He showed, what he's about. He's just got a good read on the game. Plays at a good pace. Disgusting.
You come to my home, interfere in my business, and now have the gall to face me in the heart of my lair. You petulant bollocks! I'll rip your spine out your asshole! I'll use your blood to spice my stew! I'll keep you alive until I've sucked the marrow from your bones. And then I'll bring you back and do it all over again.
Just get out of here! Please!
You want the girl so bad. Fine.
That girl hasn't got long. You can't save her.
Help! God, please!
Delicious.
Can't give up. Not now. On the move.
This is worth the cost.
The blade will not bend.
Stop! Enough! Don't do this! Leave me here! All of you!
Let's make this quick.
Enough! Don't do this!
Where do I go from here?
Forever dauntless.
Leave me here!
Fleet of foot.
Stop! Enough! Don't do this! Don't let that awful habit at me!
What should I do? On I go.
Never a dull moment. With haste.
Forever dauntless. Coming through.
I'm not Ethel, I
Gun skill,
swear!
and he does it with the fucking default controller, which is crazy because he doesn't have back buttons or claws. Like, I don't know, guy's a fucking alien.
That's kind of crazy, I'm not gonna lie. That's insane.
Yeah, but on the optic front, man, their S&D, it kind of just pissed me off watching it because going back to talking about that whole like freezing in the moment thing, it's like they're just not reading the pressure. Like there's a lot of rounds where optic is just like sitting in this setup, they're not seeing shit, and they're just like acting like Boston isn't even on the map. You know what I mean? Like Boston isn't making plays, making reads, like finding an opening, and they're just kind of sitting there, and Boston is doing like whatever the fuck they want to them on a lot of these rounds. And then on top of that S&D, bro, they were up what, like 3-1 or 2-1? What were they, 3-1 or something like that? And then, yeah, the Aussie, the last map, they started off with a decent lead, and then they just fucking bottled it and threw it away. There was a couple rounds where I thought they could have won it. And then also, I think it was in the listen-in, which I'm sure Tom is going to bring up at some point in Hockey. Their comms at times were still kind of lacking and like falling behind. And then I'm going to teach chat when we get to that listen-in a new term, a new terminology that I like to call angle responsibility, because there was a rock hill where they should have broke, and I think they got 2v4'd, and it's because Their players on the team just are not they're not paying attention to what the fuck they're doing. They're not using information properly.
Angle responsibility,
Your responsibility is a good phrase.
Those players.
I can't remember who was alive, but it could have been anyone. But like, I'll teach you guys what it means when we get there, because the fact that people still make so you spotted your first prey.
Don't panic. Coleman Just for Men early Grey coverage. The Greys are history, and you're on top of the world.
A new coach, and a game to get to, and rear cross traffic braking, and possibility. The all-new 2025 Equinox and Chevrolet. Together, let's drive.
These kinds of mistakes and don't realize what their teammates can see, and like in a scenario when a break is kind of embarrassing, because that's like how you break hills successfully.
Right, can I also bring one more thing up, Chris? I also think on the map one, you know, they gotta do a better job. They did it in the map 4 of just playing ahead of the game. I feel like they're too reliant sometimes on breaks, and it killed them in that first map. Because yeah, they had some kind of iffy P2s. They had some great fence hills, but then they had awful rock hills, and they were just kind of letting Boston basically win off of like the last rock hills. And I just think they need to do a better job of rotating. They're one of the worst rotation percentage teams in the league, but they're one of the best break percentage teams in the league. So if they play ahead of the game, you're going to see a lot more maps like the Rewind and less like Velocity.
Yeah, I mean, to just talk about some of the clips, I mean, I got them pulled up right here. I mean, I do want to talk about right off the rip of the game, the P2. It looked like Boston was able to break on in here, and I don't know how, because it looked like Optic was holding this for a second. Merc's in the back. He's doing everything he can. He's able to find one, but he's quickly traded out. And then there's 3 dead. There's only...
Let's move. Open up. What's up for discussion?
You bastard! You ruined it! You ruined everything! Ethel was going to bring my husband back from the dead, and now I'll never see him again. Because of you! This. Just a bit longer and my child would have been born. And all this would have been over. This was the best chance I had. For me and my baby. Auntie Ethel promised to give this child a good life. Teach them magic, even. More than I could have done. She said I'd make a bad mother. I think she was right. Now I'll have to drag Connor's coffin all the way home. It's the only way this child will ever meet their father. I hope you're happy.
With haste.
Only one guy left, and it's Snoopy. Now you can see how the rest of this plays out. I'm gonna be honest. I just think the way that Snoopy's able to, he just buys some time. Granted, he dies. It's just the amount of time that took that he was able to stay alive. Allowed Boston to just use their numbers and get back into the play and come to the front.
Did number 8 get down? Like I know we don't see his POV, but can we look at his arrow, because he lets 2 people run at him to the front, and I get it. It's still a hard thing to do. You gotta know. So Dashy has an AR. He's staring at this Lambo. He gets in a gunfight. He gets one. And then what is he doing here?
He's trying to push shots into the last guy in the back, and then now he gets the info. There's just nobody there with him, Chris. Just nobody's there. He's by himself.
Yeah. he gets back down and gets ran at.
It just took Optics so long to get Snoopy out of here. They couldn't get him out. Like he was just honestly, I just think Snoopy made a great play. Just finessing, staying alive. He was just able to buy enough time for the rest of the guys to get back into play. Because realistically, if Snoopy dies right away here and gets traded, everybody's just. Collapsing on hill, and Opti's gonna have numbers, right? Like they're gonna probably just hold this hill and spawn him out. But great play from Snoop. I don't know how he was able to do that. He was kind of doing ring around the rosy there in the back, but Snoopy going nuts. Let's continue to. Map, as things get interesting here, then we hop on over to a rock rotation. We've talked about these rock hills. We were talking about it during the watch party, and here you can see Boston. They're already early rotated here. But
back it up 15 seconds for us, Tom. Can we see how respawns up in the gold, please?
All right, 20 seconds left. I'm gonna let it play out from here. See okay, so Merc, he's pushing through. I mean, that honestly could have been a rotation for Merc there, maybe instead of cutting well. But I think Merc now, he already knows that they're there, so he's starting to take the route here. He knows they're already there, so he's going to take a route. And it looks like he's going to slow play Lambo. And then while that happens, I mean, Dashi just team killed. But they do wait for each other, and then you can just kind of see how they get funneled here. Obviously, it's a good rotation here from Boston. But what happened, Ben? You think Merc should have rotated? Or you think somebody should have rotated there? Or what do you think?
I mean, I think potentially multiple people. Go back like to 20, 25 seconds left.
How did Boston get there? Because I'll tell you, if rotating here would have even mattered. No, they just spawned secret. They spawned secret, and it's because you'll see here in a second. I'll tell you why. But if they didn't spawn secret and they spawned well, then he would have had a. Yeah, it's because number 6 is pushed out fence. Like, if number 6 is pushed out fence and they're blocking the back, like their other spawn is secret. So they spawn there.
You still think Mark with 25 seconds left should just trust his team to potentially 3-4 the hill and just.
I mean, maybe, but
no.
I mean, it was lost before though.
If they're under the impression that they probably spawned well still, and so Merc is going there with like the intention to like help this out and cut off like.
You know, I've been catching myself smiling more lately.